Take it away, Pat.
Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, worldwide. This is the Titans. You know, we're here live and living. Well, people, you don't know. I'm me and the father there, you know. Yeah, man, the man of the wilderness. And right now, we have a lot of things to dissect. But before we go into all of that, I just want to big up the people in the chat as usual, you know. Enough love and respect to all the blood and fire comrades. Big up the 2 mile lights, them same way. You don't know, melting pot straight. Big up Rockford people, them. Yeah, man. And big up the whole entire Jamaican. Yeah. That's right now. We want to reach out to everyone in a Jamaica because I see the crisis with Jamaica in a right now. Everyone have to take the message. Because I see the message is of real substance what we have around here. So. Because we can't take when time, you know, the civil servant them of the country that is being highly paid by taxpayers come out and lie blatantly to the taxpayers. It shows that them don't have any regard for the taxpayers. Them disregard them. You understand? And we can't have that because right now the situation grim on my people. Yeah, man, our people them still in a shelter, still are suffer the inhumane treatment with the government dish out to them. And we have to say them things that to stop because we know the government draw down the money, you know. One big whack, 6.7 billion US dollar. You have 150 million US from the cat ban. You have 70 from the CRIF. And you have another 20.
Yes.
So 90, that's 240 million from within CARICOM alone. Plus on top of that, you have some special donation where the government them get, and we are talking about money, and them get a grant as well. And them get a lot of gift, charitable goods. And them sit down on a mountain of cash and a mountain of commodities. But yet still them treat the people them inhumane as it relates to certain parishes that wipe them out in the general election. And we are talking about parishes like Westmoreland and Hanover. And down in them little corner that we call ground zero. You know? So we are looking at the situation as a thing now where need addressing. Yeah. And I like the stance where I see the People's National Party has put in place, you know, coming out with some press conference with real substance. Yeah, asking the question where them not afford to ask in Parliament because you know the Speaker of the House muzzle them, you know, with some standing order, not in keeping with what is the matter of the day, what is priority to speak about. Them always put up some standing order when a hold no substance. Yeah, when we have pressing need, we need real communication at real time. You understand? And aftermath business, like when them are coming, and when them come now, them come tell, be a lie. No, I listen to the boy sniff, you know. Come out, confuse himself till him condemn himself. Confuse himself, you know, till him condemn himself. Chatting all type of gibberish, people, and discombobulating the place. Because, what I say, now the press relief, you can't pick sense out of the nonsense with the guy at chat. Him just come discombobulate the place with all type of variances, trying to confuse the people and cause chaos with a simple system that once you have the fund, it is ABC 1, 2, 3 to get it up and running. Because you have the funds, you draw down the money, government, and you sit down and play with the people in life, using all type of variance and mechanism, just trying to have the people them running up and down and can't get no, you know, help from the system. And yet still, and the people them have to turn around and pay back that money, you know. This money where the guy them sit down pan. And like them I use it to bait the people them. You know, it's like the government obsessed with the Jamaican people them. treating them like fourth class citizens in their own place of birth. So we are looking at a government, we are not only dealing with corruption, but dealing with classism and racism. And we have to put a spotlight on that. Because you can't tell me, say, I treat the Jamaican people them with any respect, you know. No. Impunity, me see. Reach out to the people, them. No respect. You treat them like fourth class citizens in their own place of birth. And you have the Chinese them, you have the Indian them, you have the Israelite them, well above the Jamaican native. Am I Jamaican people? We have to view that, you know, with a conscious mind, you know. Don't feel like we're melting pot. I said to you, so right, you know, I something with the pay scan regard to, you know. I something with the right round now, you can't even see it. We not feel it, but you can't see it. Yeah, so I say, open up your eyes, man. Yeah, at time to realize that you don't need to have some sort of status in a Jamaican. In a Jamaica because you are born Jamaican. And people from outside of Jamaica. Yeah, we know we welcome them, you know. Because we is a country of love. Yeah. And we have that type of ambience when we meet and greet people. But what may I say? We don't have to demand for a share. We don't have to demand on a lion's share of the pie. We don't care the boy them down there sharing out and rob with the whole of the fruits off of the table. Yeah, and then have no suffer like fourth class citizen. And I tell you no lie when them come out for talk to me. That mean them no regard, you know. Them don't regard the voters in the country. Them take the voters them for, you know, some little hanky-panky people where you can just come and trick them and lie and soundbite them and PR them and go back and laugh after them like Brother Nancy. And we ask them things that stop, but people them forget respect now. You can't have people nearly 7 months in a shelter, you know. We sit down on a bag of money where you get. And you can't come and tell the people them nasty garbage the way I come out and sniff them out, you know, and be a shit. Sniffy come talk, you know. I tell people, like so then if you have all 4 house on one, them are going to deal with. You idiot. All property pay them tax. I'm telling you this, criminal government, the assessment was done on every single unit. And it comes and form a number. Want to say the number what? 113,515? Yeah. So if one man even have 10 houses, you know, out of that, him 10 houses to get look after. Can't get the money for that because the assessment was done by the World Bank and the IMF as to what it will cost Jamaican to rebuild. And them never miss no house. Some of the want no guy come use no kiosk system and come distort the people them head space and have them a run up and down and confuse them because no want to rob the money. We are talking to you know, from a very fundamental point of view, you know. The people 6.7 billion US plus the rest of them want to get if they spend upon the people and them are paid back. You see how quick gonna move towards GPS and to fix up all of them substation, you know, with damage, you know. So if you fix up all of the people in house with damage. Cause remember, you know, when you use the people them insurance money and push it in a GPS. With GPS overseas, shareholder them have 80% and them have make profit from GPS. The last 3 years, them total 172 million US dollars in profit. So how them not spend back none for rehabilitate the plant where them are run? Only use the people insurance money and then dash it over GPS and fix up all of them subdivision with damage. But if a man have 5 houses and no fix one, so who did living at the next 4 them want to them? And them living at them, you know, so it have to rehabilitate for them people there where the man renting 4 houses to call the man pay land tax. And see how no stupid and fool, you know. How no son our government, or our shit government. Them house there, if you not fix them, or you attach them back to the grid. Or you put them back on the water system. So what now do now kill other sectors in the economy. Cause you have some little idea of just stealing from the taxpayers. and run the country in a bankrupt. You see all of them little fool thing with Andrew do. Andrew, we tell you say you should have go on a national rebuilding program where you get all the trade peoples them together. Yeah, register them in a them area where them live. Yeah, and come up with the idea of how you're going to deal with the distribution of material. You understand? Yeah, just fix back the people most because you get the money. Them you could check where you give out and them chaos for the people them get the check them chain and on us, you know, come up with some special hardware where the people them forgot. And nepotism and cronyism them there, you know. Nepotism and cronyism them there. Cause no friend hardware on us send them go. Yeah, cause now forget back piece of the pie. Don't. Cause now give them trade. So we have to them look a fool idea there. Yeah, it need to scrap the system where the guy come up with Nara and the driving vehicle behind the rebuilding process. Nara don't even gone through parliament yet to get approval. Nara is a framework, my Jamaican people. It not put into law, legislate. Nara is a vehicle where park in Andrew Wallace backyard for rob the Jamaican taxpayers. And we have to come out and make you know so we unto you. We know what you do. You see all them agents here we are set up have to rob the money through them. Because them now no checks and balance and accountability, Nobody had it in them. Yeah? It now have no perpetual inventory. Yeah? It now have that, So how you gonna know where going and come out? How you going to know what goes in and come out an hour when it don't have a PI inventory? So we are set to this crime minister, you said. You what now? Just put on and put away this foolish idea, Because it's not big money where you sit down upon, where you feel like you want, manipulate it with your criminal strategy. It not gonna work. Because the people them need back them place of home. Take the people them out of the school. It's a worthless garbage administration. You are disgracing yourself and Jamaica at large to the wider community. You understand? Them looking at him, and them can't realize. You understand? Because the people them give him the money to undertake the rebuilding program. And the guys sit down for the money. Them ears to the people them don't get nothing. You have some people from Hurricane Melissa blow. Them not get one single package. Nobody not see them all now. You understand? It's like the people them just helpless, just dep on them one for fend for themselves. And we are called upon the international community. Yeah? The institute them will lend the government the money. You have a word with him for me, please. Yeah? Because on the need for know the 6.7 billion US are going on. And all the various other monies them, Yeah? When the guy now tell about, when not audit and put together for you know the exact amount of, financial aid where the country get. Everything is just all over the place. Because that's how them formulate the way to steal the money. By scattering it all over the place. It now have no traceable auditing can done to it. All the money them we have some sports center in Miami get to the government. We don't hear about the money they no win.
Nah.
The money they no mention,
Well, I know, we're rubbish. The garbage. But we just make you just finish your open. But we're rubbish. The garbage when say want to listen when say people but are the biggest dunce that don't know figures. The guy says something when I play people are dissect I want to hear it. When I chat it bullshit. I will prove tonight when them girl ask you. That is a piece of shit. Okay? Because when does about the money, them say get 1 point, when them calculate up the money and get 1.4 billion Jamaica. You mind that? Me sure, me hear him say 800 million US. That's over 100 billion. That 800 million over 100 billion dollar. Who couldn't get 1.4? Remember, I know. But we're going to deal with that piece and ask finish there completely. Remember, I said the football team, one of the basketball, I want them give them 1 million.
Miami East.
Yes.
Miami East.
We see other places, them get 2 million pound, 2 million pound or something there. We see them get too much money also. We see them get, so it will come up to, it's impossible when them say that 1 point at million US. Him say 800 odd million US in a speech. But it will come up when them calculate it in a Jamaican, it come up to 1.4 billion. You know, see my piece of shit. 1 billion US. And 160, if it counts 160 to 1, a 160 billion Jamaican. If you get 800 million, you saw a 200 million less a billion. Or if you get 1.8 billion. Him say it. When I come and tell me a mistake like what Andrew said, and by the way, we can't just Google and look how much place donate too much million to how much that come to that. And I want to collect the money. So we're going to deal with field case. I line them up for go deal with that. Come line up the three lead that, brother. Three of them. I line up Pums Vaz to go show you. Somebody doesn't tell me, Kingsley, I see around there, you know. See, somebody doesn't tell me, I say, Wood Vaz run out, that's a bullshit. We don't have time for Wood Vaz. She big and dunce and full. No time. But for your husband run out. With a garbage over for dissect right now. Right now. People of Jamaica, them people, them listen, them don't know what they might do and what they must say, you know. The way Pums Vaz dunce, him feel now, say the aisle, him got, remember, you know, should we have the hurricane last year and one before? Should them now when the country good because we're import more than what we are export. So we now make no money. He might done every way. More and blame something else now. Yeah, and even where I get tired from. But he want to blame something else. And by the way, Pums Vaz, if the people them have the money for buy oil, because you sell it out when the petrol them make money and fight, you know. Nobody say the government can't sustain this. Yeah? When the people them are buy because they make money and fight. And only those claims so we have big reserve. No oil, you know that we have to pull from the reserve for buy the oil. I said going on. But when I make it back, when I make profit. On it. So I don't know what you're talking about. And then if you come with a pandemic style like where you don't. In the pandemic, the world closed down. Because that the virus thing that spread by you breathe that in the ear and everything. So you know say part, you know say tourism thing, the hotel that for shut down and place shut down. And you want to go school, you have to go from home. We have to try a thing and everybody have to go school. Now him come back with him little that done self. Remember, you know, a we in the diaspora have to send like over 4 billion to balance Jamaica book, you know. Remember, I no balance, you know, because tourism shut down and everything. Now, this piece of that I said that about shutting down a country. If you tell me about Iraq oil. We are buy oil, you know. Oh, too much car, so you're going to limit. So all the people them go to market to sell them food. If you shut it down, Pums Vaz, all the BPO people, like 60,000 of them or something, all them work. All them are work. Make a plate, my son.
Truthfully, upfront, in your face, the government of Jamaica cannot stomach $11.8 billion with all of what we have to do and the contending priorities. And anybody who tell you any different, I'm sure they will, after this press conference, rubbish.
Uncle rubbish are you one. Uncle garbage are him and his wife. The two of them are garbage. Can't very dunce, you know. Him say rubbish. Hear this now, Pat. Pat, why you listen this nasty this, you know. Hear what I say. I'm going to dissect it and teach him something. Remember, the word will not pass. Continue.
No government in a situation like this can sustain that.
So the government buy the people them oil? Can you sell them for your profit and I make one bag of profit, you know? All you want to know is the US are coming in. You know, just buy some US. It can buy oil to here. All right, continue.
So, my words to you, Jamaica, is definitively you are going to see increases as long as this continues.
So people, by the way, I know this may not never increase. Because you remember the light bill going up, our light bill go up from last year, from the hurricane. Remember they want to push it up more than nearly 50%? They want to double it now. So from that I go up, increase it, I go up from last year. So when him start with this piece of shithead, done said piece of fool, he that 1983 punk. We don't have to say nothing else. This he that done said fool Pums Vaz. Yeah, Pums Vaz, 1983 piece of shit. Come up and attack foolishness, man. He might go like this now. I'm gonna make the things raise. The things them gone up. Them gone up from last year. Every matter of fact, every week it go. Every week. So this is what them plan for doing, you know. Them love eat themselves like parasite and something like this to come tell lie. Them take people for that. Hear this now, people. Hear the part now who have to run him where we kid. Hear this.
We will do what we can do, but it is important that you do what you need to do.
Yeah, you know? Yeah.
To understand that you need to conserve starting today.
You have to conserve. What the people them have to conserve? Most people in Jamaica are not working, guy. So yeah, so the school them must keep. We don't know what to school them, right? Because if you say people for work from home, don't say, right? Don't say. So if the goods them have to move up and down and the people them are working at wholesale and things, that mean them for work from home. Other work that will look better. Because you're not getting no feet, you know. Because if you stay home, you don't have no job. So the one them are working in a restaurant and them place, what them do? Stay home? Eh? So make we ask a question, Pums Vaz. So them are going to stay home and work. So you work in a Chinese wholesale and get a little piece of pay. You have to stay home and work from there and pack the little bag them and pass the grocery in your house. It's an asset. All right. So the doctor and nurses, them don't have to go work. So the taxi, them have to run. Remember the job for the carman, them, the taxi man and the people, them want to move goods. It's a job. If them stay home, them have any work, brother. You know, see, see it counterproductive. You know, see how much you want to mash up the country more now. After the earthquake, the hurricane. You know, sister, this guy now have no sense. Him don't know about numbers, him don't know nothing at all, and him very dunce. Yeah? Because if you try lock down the place, like in the pandemic, Jamaica gonna lose billions like the other day. Because Jamaica did lose, you know. Yeah? You know, sister, now have no sense. So you have enough people in the street now who hustle. Right? I could play a little part and maybe explain something to him. I could play a next part and can chat a little more, brother. Hear this.
Today, government is going to have to look at policies to limit movements, especially transportation movements. I don't know, Minister Dixon, I don't know whether or not we go back to a COVID hybrid version. Or
moving from front of me. All right, people, just listen me good. Listen me good. If you go back in our COVID, in our pandemic version, in Jamaica, we're going at it's a force of a force, who run that. So Canada, the world place, pre-move but them line, them lock down Jamaica tight and Jamaica lose billions. Remember, you know, people not go work, you know. Yeah? Remember, you know, Jamaica lose, the government lose a lot of taxes too. Billions, right? And there is no way a man will work up at the place. Right? Let me just look at some place, see man, and teach him something. This is not a pandemic where you are breathing something and catch. It's about island run. You don't get pay more money for it. Man, they go through this in a 73 and come through. Never said this shit. Yeah? Same thing. See, and crisis, man, they go through this in 1973. And we have an oil crisis what we go through. Okay? We have a war. Don't we have a war before this? Don't we have 9/11? And the barrel raised way up. You ever hear anybody going like eat that like this? You tell me now. We have 9/11 and a partisan time that 2001. Partisan shut down the country like sardine can because it means dunce. It means fool. Let me tell you something. If you shut down this, right now we know we are suffer. We are lose a lot of things. Common sense are come on no more. Okay. So you shut down. Remember enough man, them have no job, a taxi them do. Some man do delivery. Some man do everything. And all them feed them family. I saw them work. I saw them get paid. So you take them off and stop work. Then the massive can't move now, you know. They must stay home. Or they must work from home. When, listen, I'm going to work from home and it now go work at the BPO. The BPO. The rest are hands on. The BPO And then you can't work from your home because you couldn't work from your cell phone. And then you still have to use light and things. Some people have it, them can't see. So them have them own machine and thing when them answer a call for Amazon, them attach it to Whoop and then computer. You couldn't work from home from that. It could never. So Pat couldn't work from home in a Jamaica on my phone. Hello, we're gonna take my number now and call me. Remember, you know, Amazon don't agree to that shit. So if the people them stay home, them all gonna stay home. No, the taxi man them, the man them where carry goods, the man them where deliver things, and them to stay home too. That means the country are locked down. The government are gonna lose billion. It are worse. This guy where just talk him no make no sense. This is when people take idiot and vote for idiot and put them on them and just get up and chat any stupidness out of their mouth without thinking. Yeah? Oh, this be a minister. I want to know, me a question, no. Because this move alone, you know, it's counterproductive. It has sink more than what we are going in the Middle East. Him fool you, listening. Him dance. If you think a job, tell them me self to do this. Yeah? Me no know, listen. Can you imagine the doctor and the nurse them now go work? You're sick, you know, but if you stay home and them come look upon you. You fucking foolie. Or you get, what kind of service is around? Can we have a service economy? You fucking assed. So you want to restrict and tell the people them stay home. The government that lose bill. When I'm not doing, I'll shut them, I'm finish my shut up. Tell them to go and do it now. We shouldn't even have an argument that two people are going to suffer, you know. You think we're up here and then I send money to them and them are giant like, it's not going to work again. Because you're assed. You're stupid. Most of the people them do hustling, brother. Yeah? The taxi man, we have 1,000 of taxis we have, you know. Can you imagine that withdraw them, all the people them move? Them to stay home and work. At them work, your piece of shit, yo. At them job. When you go up a cement company and the one of them place there, the truck them at them job. So all the good and service move. Eh? Remember most people not working already are hustling at the street, the one them will sell. So them to stay home to and work from home. You sell a little bag juice, a little water for $150 a little thing. You have to stay home now. Because if you not stay home, then the government will lose taxes now to you know better. So the little wholesale, all of the wholesale them and the supermarket, you can't go work again because him draw off all of the vehicle there. Eh? You tell me if this guy no, you talk about hotel now. So if the hotel worker them not go and you have guests. So who are going to spread the bed? Oh, they might do it from home, man. They can do it remotely. Spread the bed and clean out the yes and clean the place and cook for the tourists there. You fucking idiot. Where you not going? So you want to shut it down like the pandemic. That is why you have a dance. It's not productive, brother. It a destroy the country. Me not ask you. Me I tell you. It's when the world shut down like that, it's different from like no. If gas, me a pay, me a buy the gas. Petrol jam a put on them prices on it. So all them need to do is buy the US to buy the gas. We don't go buy it more. And if we can afford it, well, this automatically, yeah, you can't turn on production. Right? But if you shut it down, brother, it's counterproductive. Just go have sense when you attack, yeah? Yeah? You see a lot of dunce labor right around them, brother. And this you get when them so dunce. Well, Pums Vaz said no make no sense. Listen, if you don't care what can, well, you don't know, so them done already and they not know. I shouldn't even tell them this, you know. But that's true, we don't want the country sink. Yeah? And them now, no, remember them have P-side brain, you know, P-size brain. Pums Vaz, them are done, you know. He had done from 1983. Before that, but 83 make it worse. He a real dance. And his wife too. See? Because when come with a part, it will not work. Remember, you know, you see when you lose, if you have work and them lose thousands, all right, you see when they work at them, government can make more taxes, you know, because when you work, you know, say, they might get tax out of your pay, especially I work in a private sector and public sector. When you go up and join a line in a day, when them call island revenue, and it take off the whole of your work job, you know how much thousands of hours of work time that government could have make money off of that? If you join the line, so the government help lose money. If you have a way where you go online and you want something for your car and a sticker and thing, you find the line and you get your thing. Not for join a line for the whole day. That alone a cost money. And them lazy in a government business. So them all up your time. When you for their work, you join a line for 3 hours. You know how much money that people lose per day, brother? You know how much work time that lose? Eh? No, you tell me when me just explain to you Pums Vaz have sense, brother. You tell me, Pat, if that sounds sensible. Him sick.
Let me tell you this way. Pums Vaz them are done, you know. Yeah, and you're right, the point that out from 1983. But one of the things with them now established, yeah. Jamaica source of oil. Where it come from, Wayne?
All right, so
America
will buy them things from and I want this. Because America do and buy everything from America.
Yeah, that it
we used to get from down here. So a matter of fact, we get it same way from them because America, we're good. We're oil good.
From Venezuela. But
So
when we want we not you know,
let the people them know. Then they move from Venezuela and go over America. They so are the same thing. So they make a difference. Continue, Pat.
yeah. So when me I say no, yeah, we don't have no oil shortage in our region, you know.
No.
But because of the global economics, yeah, you have to pay a little bit more. But you have to put scary tactics in the people head about like if shut down the country and work. How much Jamaican people have the capability and the mechanism to work from them yard? And that's the real question, you know.
Which one of
And him can't answer once. You understand?
Yeah.
It's only certain people can work from home. And we don't have no pandemic where you contain no spread and nothing. Yeah, oil price. How much time oil price raise at Jamaica? Let him come out with them garbage.
No.
When them want rob the consumer.
Yes.
This is how them react. Remember, you know, and just say every disaster, you know, is an opportunity. That me hear him saying a Melissa, you know.
Yeah, but
Him say when you have disaster, it's an opportunity.
Pat,
Yeah, well, me know the opportunity is for them rob the people.
yeah, but
You
Pat,
understand?
well, I know my brother, but Pat, this one we want to save Jamaica and listen to people. And you were Pat I say, him say opportunity because Andrew don't stay, you know. They're very educated fool. If them shut down the country like what I say, Jamaica going, them are it done. It done. That means you have to send home all of the tourists, them, you know. Because you cannot stay home, Pat, and work. You need the chambermaid, or what them call them, and the cook and everybody there. So if them for work from home, the hotel they work, so them work from home. Or the doctor and nurses work from home. Oh. And if you said, well, the teacher them, the youth them at school, that now what can I affect? Some people they have can't even pay a light to backside. And they have nothing to go say. But teachers still go to school. So if teacher go to school, that means bus still run. The bus that carry teacher, we can't carry the people them too. It wouldn't make no sense. So what to the people them are us in the street for a living? What to thousands and thousands of taxi man, but them for the pull off, or them feed them picnic at home. Can't remember them have to carry passenger for make money, you know. Or you work at home, brother. What to the man them will carry goods? What to the wholesale and the retail? What to the pharmacy? What to the supermarket? What to the market them themselves? When the truck them for come move you. Remember, you know, you can they work from home, so all the goods them move back and through and through. Oh, these guys are idiot. So the country itself will lose more money than even when I think about the war. And when I say it cannot work. But this is how I'm done. Me not ask you. All right, if them back, tell them shut it down same way. Tell them limit it same way and tell people stay in them yard. Every day, billions Jamaica go done. Me never not ask him. Yeah? That me never not, even though I'm asking him. Me not, so I won't even say this. See? Them just come up with some idea and just chat some bullshit. And there, I remember, Pat, tonight we've of course, you know, some of the media houses at Jamaica. Because, you know, the real journalists in Jamaica, they're not real. No, me say Trump, just up like Jesus, post something like Jesus. and heal people. And when them ask him, you know, who should the media houses attack him? And so, oh, you have to do this, and then spread it. In a Jamaica now, you hear a little acid man like this. Daryl Pums Vaz, done from 1983. The boy master will love use that 83 there. We don't have to tell you why we use 83, but you're dumps from 9. You're done before that, but you was a dunce in 1983 like people are here. See? From 1983, you're dumps. I thought one bag of foolishness like people are here. See? Yes. So Chum come and say, stupid me, then I kind of think him a doctor. Doctor looks so. You ever see doctor look like? And the same thing them are playing now. The man them attack foolishness. Actually, we don't want them destroy the country, make we point it out because when it will not. Remember, me not asking, that will not work. It's counterproductive. It will not work. You understand? It will not work. So make we just tell him this straight. Yeah? It done from in 1983. Yes. Yeah. No, you have to ask him now. Yeah. Yeah, Chris. You have to ask him. 83. We just say him done some 1983. We pick out that year. We could have said 82, but we don't need to say 82 and we don't need to say 84 or 5. It done some 1983. Because that would be a garbage and come out, come talk. So I'm done. When I'm talk, no make no sense. See? As I said before, when I come with that, destroy the place more, brother. Can you imagine how people are hungry? Even if you have like how you pay like bill. If you're a taxi man, you have your own car. But you have to stay at home because you have safe pan gas. Or you eat food. Remember if you in the car once money you know work, you know, brother. Remember you don't have no pay I get, you know. You know work. It's a kind of private sector, but you work for yourself, self-employed. See? If you don't have to deliver or you get paid, can you know what happens when you're there home? And you now move that mean no restaurant have to go shut down. Them now have no customer. No supermarket, no, you know, see a cripple market, you know, see the man either.
Wayne, the guy want to lock down the country. Yeah?
The fuck? Eh?
Lock down the country. You understand?
Yes.
Because this guy, I know, from the Auditor General, shine the spotlight on him and him go hide, you know. So now him come out of hiding and this him come with, you know, see this guy is sick.
Sick of fat.
This guy is sick.
Yes.
Because him, yeah, and Wood Vaz, the two of them have signed us, you know.
Why?
Them don't run, man. Them have signed us. You understand? Them have all type of head disease. Them worse than the Nightingale about them. You understand?
Yes.
So, when him a come with, him could have never come out of him hiding, yeah? Because remember, you know, right now, him a fret, you know. Him a fret over the 1.4 billion, you know. We are hard it right now, you know.
Yes.
I run him on runway as we are speaking, you know. But me a bet him, me a dare him to ever try to escape. Him have to stay and face the committee. You understand? So when we don't want to hear nothing from Daryl Pums Vaz, man. Remember said, you know, I be a magnet full of female, you know. I be a shit in chat, you know. Yeah? And because them guys have nothing on the table for the Jamaican people, it will tell them. That's why you hear him come out and chat this. Yeah? Because crippling want to cripple everybody life in Jamaica, grind the economy to a complete halt. Yeah? And fuck up Jamaica. That him want to do, you know. And then him plan, and then him get for runway and escape the Auditor General, them investigation.
Yeah. Me your bounce back something. Because we are teaching something here, so we could teach him to come out. So when you have a budget debate, people, the money, them not get the money yet, you know. And the money we are going to make at the taxes for the fiscal year. And what them are going to collect. Now, if him just starting today, you know, so you have shortfall. Because if you move these people, or him collect these money when them predict, figure out the economy. Oh. A simple question I ask him, how am I going to make it? Or them get it? Because if you stop the people them and them stay home and say from work, which one of the work? Remember the BPO can work from home, you know? Because nobody now around put them equipment. Because the computer, they now pick it up and you can't work by your phone. So BP, you cannot work from home. Remember, just wipe out that out of your head. See? So if you go home, there is no job for you. Okay? None. So if you go send them home, that don't make no sense. The BP or the people, them think have to secure and what have you, and the camera watch them. You couldn't, them nobody not call upon your phone. When them call a 1-800 number where them a call and then get you, my time in Jamaica, figure answer or put them to something else in the state. That won't work. Your yard not set up, so your phone not set up like that neither. So that's counterproductive. When you think about all the government are collect the revenue, where them set out in the budget, because they don't have the money there yet, you know. Them don't. As them go along, them collect it. At the amount of work you put in and where them expect to collect this and to make this money. That's why they have supplementary budgets. If it not reach up some target to come with a supplementary budget, we have to find one for plug that. We need that money. But the money not make yet. It don't. See, the budget does read. And when they come with this bullshit, you know, sister, me not tell us destroy money, destroy the country. They mash the money, but he might desecrate it now. Can you talk to me? Yes.
Me come bounce the reasoning, you know. Because Pums Vaz, you know, a garbage, you know. Yeah? Now I want to ask Pums Vaz, which sector I work in at Jamaica would have take him up and fee him offer. So them for stop that work. All the people have survived. Eh? You think the people have listen to this piece of shit, yeah? Nobody not listening to him, no win. Yeah. Everybody know him and have him as a criminal. People don't listen to criminal when people have to go out there and go hustle for food on them table. Them not no time to listen to all garbage like Pums Vaz. You understand? A guy who left school from 1983. So you know him dunce, you know. You understand? Him not educated, you know. Him how deal with all them ministry. We have so much ministry and a film portfolio. Eh? A piece of shit house like Pums Vaz. This is how Jamaican politics has become so dilapidated. That you can have a piece of garbage like this. I preside over 4 ministry, 4 entity under the ministry where I preside over. I have telecommunication, I have transport, I have energy, and I have mining, something like that. Yeah.
With the asset, running a super.
Yes. You understand? So them are the thing where, you know, bamboozle me. Because me I say, me don't know them guy have so much portfolio and I'm on. When them is a asset. That's why the country not running well. Because Andrew put be asset, you know.
Of course.
You know the ministry them, you know, be robbers, you know, be Alibabas, you know. Them they not have nothing name honorable about them, you know. Them dishonorable. Yeah. And indescribable to the people. The people them can't describe them as Jamaican and garbage them there, you know. So we are look on the system, yeah, where the crime minister, yeah, put together. And she said just a criminal system the man have around him. Everybody participating in it. Yeah. Because Pums Vaz know him, I said. Come on, man. Pums Vaz. You need a horseshoe, man. For use, you know, the hammer where them use and drive the horseshoe nail in the horseshoe on the hoof. You want a man use that and drive a nail in the head and open up some areas of avenue where he can learn some sense. That look like a big space black off, you know. Pums Vaz wants to come the country, Jamaican people.
Let me ask again, no, Pat, man. Because if you beat it now, you know, kind of stubborn, you know, they ain't tough. So, Pat, if you have a budget debate, just stop. Something of the sugar thing not gone in yet. Remember, if the people them not work, you know have the taxes to get. And but you want to shut it down like a sardine tin now. You know, sister, the country got shut down. You know, sister, no sense. Remember, you can't take out the taxi, man. Remember, you know, the government don't employ them, you know. See? So you send them at them yard, or them feed them family. And if you stop to shut them from run, Grace Kennedy, one of them, you say, no, because the Highland got shut down. Like, you know, the pandemic. It'll be a said, you alone in the world. You know what government do? Government come with some subsidy to cushion things to the people there. And we can't even if it's a subsidy right now, remember say things gonna get free. So that should I think of. Not for the island go expensive more. But listen, you remember one time I go more than 100, 200. Look how much in a 9/11, much I go for barrel. Kind of the 90s, we have enough war. Before that, we have enough war. And none of this no one. 73 man they have to deal with this. When the aisle go up, you have to pay 100. Them time there, you know, the aisle go up much time and matter, so we have to take it. When we pick one with them thing, see? So the sky run out of one like the first. We have 9/11. Look at 9/11. What's your barrel of oil? The highest time in the 90s. More than $140 per barrel. Leave from like $20 or less and gone 140. See? It go up there. Per barrel of oil. Nobody never talk about shut down the economy. The government now have no tax to collect on these money. And remember, you know, even the police will give people ticket to stay home or them the ticket. The government no money. So when doing cripple and then them are going to go now and leave and borrow more money. Nobody can go work. Nothing can move. So the country stunted. Them are destroy the country. Eh? Ima asks Dora, Dixon, you know, we have to go shut it down. So they don't have no idea. This is bullshit. Eh? This is bullshit. Yeah. If you try this, remember Jamaica finish sink. Just call it the Titanic. Them look for Atlantis. Just call it Atlantis, where you can't find. Can't finish them and finish it. This all then don't. Yeah? Because remember the budget, them do not have that money. Yeah? Remember you said we're gonna make this if we raise this and we do this. If you don't have the buying power of the people, then you're not gonna make that money there.
True.
We never ask him. So as long as them go along and so them collect the money and thing and when you put in the work in our country, oh, them have to go work from your, we have to go shut it down because the government can't do this. And make nobody tell you no different you're big and dunce. Wait! Hey, but Jamaica, you piece of shit, yo.
Yeah. This government destructive government, you know.
Of course.
Yeah. Because remember, you know, you see when them create this whole drama scene now on the aisle situation, yeah, and bring fear to the consumer. Remember, you know, the People's National Party have an insurance for this type of event, you know. Yeah, relate to a special insurance put in place that when oil go over a certain price per barrel, that insurance kick in. And what the government get is an insurance draw down money to subsidize the increase and make it available for the consumer. They move down that, you know, them tear down that, you know. But what them do? Them still collect the tax from that. So Marky G talk about it, you know. Yeah, in the press conference, you know. Yeah, this is what them do, you know. Because what them not like to do. You see, it is just like the cat ban, yeah, for the hurricane. When they have a category 5, it trigger it.
Read this, brother.
All right.
As of
April the 16, 2026, crude oil price are hovering around 90 to 99 per barrel, with Brent crude trading near 98 to 99 and West Texas Intermediate around 90 to 93 per barrel. Price have retreated slightly from higher level and shifting yet tense geographical negotiation in the middle.
So 93 to $99. Let me show you something now. Well, on there. It's a Patterson time. Let me show him something because he might run out of no government oil price per barrel. Let me see this something. Let me show you something. I'll show them something. I'll show you something else.
Yeah, man, this government have to understand, say, at time now them try to come clean to the citizens of the country, you know, and stop, go around the bush and try to find ways and means of fleecing the people them from them hard-earned money where them not have
Yeah.
to give to a government through them farmer mechanism, yeah. Yeah? Because I know, say, the government must play a part in order for your economy to thrive. Government at times have to step in and subsidize certain emergency, yeah, situation. So we ask the question, why the Jamaica Labour Party remove the special insurance that was there, that was put in place by the People's National Party
Yes.
to protect the country from the eventuality, like what we see happening now, where the crude oil exceed a certain amount, it trigger the insurance. And the government to that drop down that money to use as subsidy.
Look, now I'm going to show them the oil price and the first thing up this. I didn't reach up here yet.
And historically, oil price briefly top at $140 per barrel. Yeah, during the summer of 2008, before the financial crisis. So you don't know where they are, so.
You know that right there. So I must do something.
Yeah.
Listen. The guy have to go lay some egg, you know.
I garbage him attack, man. The guy is just, this guy is a menace, you know. He's a menace to Jamaican people, with, yeah. And because they know the Jamaican people are not adverse to the knowledge of these type of things, like what me and you that have. Them use it for them, man. You understand? Yeah. Because Jamaican society is a society where just take it or leave it, you know. So them work, you know. Them no query nothing, you know. You understand? Them not demonstrate like back at the time when if I have 3 cents up on certain thing and people feel like it's not justifiable for reals. We used to demonstrate back ideas and price roll back. It's a take it or leave it society we have now, and that mentality is not right. Because here we have a government like this one that will abuse you. You understand me? Because them know so not opposed to nothing, you know. So what them do? Them always use for them ignorance way of running the country. Yeah? To get things out of the people where the people them not have. Yeah? Because remember, you know, the administration here, yeah? They have not moved the GDP, yeah, to the heights where it benefit every individual. Yeah? Because for you raise that GDP per capita per citizen in Jamaica, you'd have to provide better paying job for them. Yeah, so this government cannot do nothing for them, you know. But yet still it want to take more money from them. Jamaican individual GDP for a country the size of we and what we have should have been over 1,000 US to every single Jamaican.
Let me say something to you now. Let me say something again now and to them now. So if you want the people them you want to take drastic action and lock down the country and lock down the whole industry, it's a service economy. And when you lock down that, all the government get the taxes and things where they might get better. You know, see, but you come up with the full talking for. And I said nobody must listen to we. And that thing saying, hey, people otherwise don't listen to them people listen to garbage. You think anybody listen to garbage? Me tell us a big mama and dad gave us about garbage, you know. Them more, remember them are nobody neither, you know, them are sea creature. Them they are sea creature. I think nobody, you know, see them are idiot. See, our next one, you have half of people who want to listen good pan one apart. They could leave half a Pums Vaz a minute because that's what sink the country. That's why we're saying, you know, self-reliance are the key. Is the key. Yeah? But them not here. So instead of you think about a full bill now, if you go import 7.8 billion, that money could have import oil. So we have oil for a longer time, and we have our own food, and we export food. Yeah? Because we have the water, we have the river them. We have water, and we have land. Yeah? Food have to eat at the start of life. Remember, you can't them in your house and everything, you know. And I tell a man this, and I repeat it to them again to make them understand and get it in them tough head. If a man lock me up in our house like this. Just lock me in here and give me all my food, my house and food. So you give me all the food, lock me up in here, I'm good. For 1 year. And you put 25 million and say who survive and lock him next man next door to me. You grill him up, him can't come out. Just put the 25 million in a film room. Him have to stay 1 year. You know, give him no food and no water. And if him survive it, anyone will survive it, we get the money. Who you think I'll get the money? By 2 weeks, him gone, him not have no water, you know. And just the food alone, him not have no water. By 2 weeks, him gone. When they go pick him up a skeleton, they might pick up another that. Me not ask him. Because food is the stuff of life. Everybody has to eat. If you not eat, you know that go. Now watch your house, you can't buy. The cheer, no, listen. You have to have food. That's why I say, as the youth, them go something, glut. And now we need it, you know. But when you have worthless government come up with some worthless idea and people are tell them somebody could don't send money and run out like some people are make joke. Save we there to save people life. Here? You're a little thief in one year, run out pot. You're a little one run out now. I want to calculate with me, you know. Because a big mama them run go put out all 1 year, you know. I want to listen to him I say because them can't come tell me say a mistake in make. When me calculate up something for him, you know, I mean, I pat around there, sir, you know. And we around with people who know that already, you know. But me I can play that little one here from ODPEM. He might tell me about the money, how much money them collect in a donation. Remember, you know, even countries when they give to the Prime Minister himself, we go through ODPEM. Right? You go through ODPEM. Listen this.
Streams primarily. The ODPEM utilizes an online platform, merchant platform, within the Support Jamaica portal to facilitate online donations. Donations are also received directly toward donation $J and US dollar accounts held at local banks.
Okay.
Of the funds donated, approximately 80% have been via direct bank transfers.
80%. Pat, take a note. Take a note.
The donor base reflects a diverse mix of stakeholders, including governments, NGOs.
So, oh, well, donation and government are donate to ODPEM. When say include governments? All right, let's go and go through because we don't be about no government donation we are talking about.
Individual groups, organizations, and companies. Thus far, just over 17,000 persons have donated to the Hurricane Melissa recovery efforts. 17,000
persons. All right.
Via the Jamaica Support portal, the following net amounts have been received.
Net?
$69,790,904 in Jamaican dollars.
It's a 69 million add in a Jamaican. You must switch that door. Come now.
In US dollars, some $1,374,500 has been received. No, sorry.
So here I'm saying 1,370,000,000. And that him said the correct, right? 1,370,000,000. All right.
25 million.
It's a 1 billion, you know, in a Jamaican dollars. Him get more money.
No.
Continue.
Sorry, wrong. Let me read it again. In US dollars, $1,374,502 US as net has been received via the Support Jamaica portal.
So by the Support Jamaica portal, him spin it round now, him come out for the billion. Him say 1 billion much. Remember the youth alone give them 1 million, you know, the football place or the basketball place. So we might talk, so we are listening. So him come back, after him say 1 billion add, him go back and say 1 million. Make we work with him, continue.
Via our donation accounts, $J, $295,916 has been received, and US dollars, $880 million.
How much in a US?
880 million.
Remember, you know, him just tell me then 1 billion that because him just tell me so 1 million something, you know, 300 and add, you know.
275,000.
So 1,375,000. I mean, say 880. So 1,200,000 is $1 billion, you know. So yes, he said he must spin, but him gone over 1 billion US. You hear?
Yeah.
I want to listen to other people. This guy talk over $1 billion, you know. You write it down. Hear this.
Via our donation accounts.
Him donation account get over 800 million US. And then them get 1 million add by a neck. Let me play it back. US will listen.
0.3, some $1,790,904 in Jamaican dollars. In US dollars, some 1.3, some $1,374,500 has been received. No, sorry.
You hear him say sorry? A US that's not hear this.
Wrong. Let me read it again. In US dollars, $1,374,502 US as net has been received via the Support Jamaica portal.
By the Support Jamaica portal. Where I'm getting at the account now.
Via
yeah, that with the nasty one. All right.
or donation accounts. J dollar, $295,916 has been received.
290 at that million, 290 million in a JA dollar. Hear this.
And US dollars, 880 million has been received.
80 million and 1,300,000, that's over 1 billion US. Make we hear when I say so much money when them calculate it. Hear these people.
Total amounts received and the US equivalents converted, we are speaking of 1,478,000,000.
You fucking idiot! Oh, you speak about 1,400,000,000 when you convert the US. We are talking about when the US alone gone over $160 billion. This, look what them put up yourself. Them you when those say the while, brother. You know have them say the while. People now where this piece of shit does say.
Yeah, man, me have him say, man. Remember him have one for 880 million US, you know, and then him have one for 1,374,502.
Look at 1.2 million. Leave out 374, right? Leave out 1 million. That is 1 billion. When you put the 880, you know. 880, right. The 2 pound at 900 and the next 1 million. That is
1.3 billion, man.
That is $1 billion. $1 billion, if you check it at 160, is $160 billion.
Yeah.
Shit. I say when them change out the money, this piece of dunce piece of shit. So when them change out the money, them get 1.4 million Jamaican. You can't believe this? A big dirty thinking river, that's a big dirty thinking mama put out this. And then put out how much money them same get? 1.4 million.
1.4.
The guy
No,
get
1.4. No, 1.4 billion.
They get. Yeah.
Them not put the right dollar sign. Them not put the right dollar sign, you know. Them put Jamaican dollar sign. Them not put US dollar sign beside the 1.4 billion.
This is that. So people, when you hear this, I wonder if everybody, me not tell you again, me not tell you say, the media houses, them not do calculation, them not do nothing. Them make, Andrew take this a done, so come put front of we, you know, we crunch numbers, you know.
Yeah, man.
This a piece of shit here. The other day come put front of we and make we know. So they must skim off over 150 and 160 billion because, brother, these are shits. Let me make him read out what I'm saying again, you know, because we not tell lie upon him. Yes, still, all the media house to pick up this, brother. All the media house to pick up this.
Brother, let me say something. Wait, let me say something there. Yeah. This piece of shit here where Andrew draw from the army. When he have Alvin Gale. Remember him all-time debts, you know, him all-time league, you know. Them man you don't know nothing where Andrew entrusting with, you know. Yeah, but that's so Andrew work. Because when Andrew put novice in a them place, yeah, you get novice information. All I'm information, this combobulate, you know, you just talk over himself and a mumble and a jumble. You can't make sense out of the nonsense for the shit I said. You understand? Because this is how Andrew work. This guy not qualified for the job, first and foremost. Yeah? So we are just being taken for a ride, my brother. Yeah, continue.
We do more than $160 billion. Just like that. Him say you get one, me never know say 800 and how much? 880 billion US. That is over 100 billion, 140, nearly 100, I can't remember the next two, 120 billion, that's right? Yes. So 880 million US. No matter of fact, 138, 140 because that's 16. So around 140 billion dollars that's enough people. Right?
Yeah, man.
800 million US. Plus him have a next 1.3 million US. That's over 1 billion US. But when him convert 1 billion US, with the Jamaican, him get 1.4 billion. Where him go fucking school, this piece of shit? Where him go school?
A baboon, man. A baboon.
Let me play him back and make him hear. I'm hope him not run and talk about him and correct nothing, you know. And so Andrew do with the 700 million, the 700,000 US, when him come and say the bank give him a 700,000 Jamaican. People want to look on these things, you know. Oh, me ask you know, oh, this past journalists in Jamaica, brother. Oh, man, yes, it's a big mama, them a big dirty thinking done stuff. Make me play him back again, how much money. Uno self for the write it down. Yeah.
$790,904 in Jamaican dollars. In US dollars, some $1,374,500 has been received. No, sorry, wrong. Let me read it again. In US dollars, $1,374,502 US as net has been received via the Support Jamaica portal.
By the Jamaica portal, una put on that. Una put it on. Una add that with this now.
Via our donation accounts. J dollar, $295,916 has been received, and US dollars, $880 million has been received.
So 880 million and 1.3 what? 75?
74.
1.374 million, right? Yeah? That's 1 billion, you know. Yeah.
1.1.
Yeah, 1.1 billion, that's, you know. 1.1 billion. See?
Yeah.
And this guy convert that now. $1.1 billion. Yeah? The $1.174 billion that. Right?
So
US. Right? So that all right, that's the total. You have to add this money to, you know. Look now. A 1 million this, you know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 1 million. I know 100 million. Okay, you're right, Jamaican. Okay. So this is $140 billion. A 1.3 million. So a 1.3 million. So $140 billion this. Check it out 160 to 1. This is 100. Him still have around $160 billion. Yeah? All right, watch ya.
Total amounts received and the US equivalents converted, we are speaking of $1,478,269,567 as net into the donations accounts held and managed by the ODPEM.
So that's wrong. This is garbage. So the money we get, the 100, this alone, nearly $150 billion that. Plus the rest of money, it'll come up to more than that. This is nearly $160 billion. Right, yes, sir. This is nearer to 106. Let me move it. Yeah, that's nearly $160 billion. Jamaica Alan. This is nearly 100, because remember you count up the how much million Jamaica, and you get more than that, you know. But this 881 million US at 160. Just the 800 alone. The 800 alone million US. A matter of fact, 500 million. I like $80 billion. Then at 300 million. Yeah. I like 48 billion. Then at 300 million. Because I take it 160. Yeah? I like 48. 3 that, yes. Right? Yes. See, 16, see? 48 billion. So 48 billion, that's 128 billion, that's all right? Yeah? Plus that 80 million there, 81 million. You see how much? Hey, am I idiot? 81 million, I can't remember, 100 million is $16 billion, you know. So if you take off an X, 48 billion. 48 billion that. 148 billion. Plus the rest of money them we have. Yeah? Him said the money total 1.4 billion Jamaican. Him said it total 1.4 billion Jamaican. This is bullshit. Yeah. 1.4 billion Jamaican. This is bullshit. And then put it up. The guy tell us he make over 800 million US. And when him convert it, and add the rest of money to it, come up to 1.4 billion Jamaican total. In there we say 50 billion, you know. Our 100 billion, you know, 1.4 billion total money. The money I could have used and give the people them, you don't even borrow that money there. Yeah? You don't even, that may I tell you. So the money I put the 160 to 160. Him never have a bar. Plus, remember, do much 100 million, you know. There, you know. See? I'll tell you that you know, say more than that still. Plus, the amount of things that them get more than $300 billion worth of money and stuff, you know. More than that, you know. With ease. Them say them get over 300 and paying load of things. The generator, them sell it. Yeah. See? Where you say the money for it? Where you say the same money, them say when they get for the bus? A lie. But it's a lie. So them get more than 148 billion $. With ease. With ease. But him call it 1.4 billion Jamaican. So none of them not correct this. None of them. None of them not correct this, you know. None. You believe that? None no point it out and say, hold on there. Hold on. So $800 million and you 800, nearly $900 million US. Or you convert it and you get 1. We do much 100 million Jamaican. But you get 1.4 billion. That don't make no sense. Many more say 140 something. I don't know figures, you know. But this don't make no sense. So when him come and say this and nobody not say nothing, me expect the journalists them to say about the US, this not sound good none at all. It not sound right. Something not add up. Not true. Eh? This are straight scam. So all them not see this. Oh, none of them at all not see this. Them never hear what him say. Big mama. You never hear what him say. You never hear what him say 800 million. You never hear what him say it. Big mama. Big mama sick. Big mama sick. Eh? Big mama, you never hear when him say this. Eh? No, on the ear. Yes, but 1.4 billion Jamaican, when him convert the money. So you don't tell me, so them that thief 100 billion from the people, but nobody knows not so much money them collect. Or you take 10 billion and give back people to do them move. Them money come for the people them do, you know. Says the government not going in the money. Them get this. Them have 240 million from insurance. 160, put the 160 that about 38.4 billion more. 38.4 billion. Right? The people them that get the money then either, you know. He go borrow some money and give them the happy money and do them a thief, man. Yeah. Yeah. Them not, where you say them not pay attention or them not care. You want, maybe you want, well, you don't say the boat because they want this. Them not no journalists down there. Because somebody cannot tell you about 800 odd million US. And when him convert it, with how much 100 million US Jamaican, him get $1.4 billion. And then you put it in a paper, you print it. You not check it for yourself. You don't fact check nothing. You know, so anything where the government say, just put it in a print. With people that are counting the dance, you need to fact check these things and question them. So this don't make no sense to me. Hey, PNP, I want to listen back, you know. I need you to listen back, you know. Because you can't get 800 odd million and then how much million more, and then that translate to 1.4 billion Jamaican. That is bullshit. That's $140 billion. And then get more than that. Yeah. No, big mama them are tear down the country bad, you know, digital. Me and you know this. See? This where them come with this garbage. My brother, you can't believe this. If you get them kind of money, if you get 800 odd million, then 900 million, or you convert it and get 1.4 billion. Remember, you get too much 100 million Jamaican to, you know. Because when I'm telling it's 295 point something, nearly 200, that's nearly 300 million US.
Yeah,
Much
295 million 916 Jamaican dollars. Them get this up. Yeah. A whole for money them get, man. 880. Yeah. Thousand US. You understand? And you have 1,374,502. That is another US Jamaican support. Yeah. So that come through them online system. So a whole for money. And yet the man them run nearly about 180 billion.
All right, so
Jamaican.
them get over 200 billion. Me not ask. They get bigger than this. Different from
All right.
But this is other one I like. I want to come to them. Them going to get 1.4 billion Jamaican when him translate that money. Him tell
We
him
not listen to him.
the money, you know.
We not listen to him. Wait. Him not talk to you and we not listen to him. You know. We are telling him where him get.
No, we are telling him
So
where him get.
you see the idiot journalist that will sit down in front of him and make him that shit all time out and them now fact check him. You know the whole of them complicit, you know. That's why them sponsored by the sponsors. All of the journalists them in Jamaica. So them on go there so to make it look like it official. Not official there, so everything unofficial will be a criminality go on in the country. You think the journalists them know? Them know and them hear what him say. And them hear them hear how him having confusion to relate the numbers them. Yeah. Him having problem in even, you know, communicating the figures to we, the public. So, you know, that just a scamming environment. Yeah. And them formulate them things like that. What them do is play a fool to catch wise. And some 3-card game the government a play.
Well, I want to do but them can't tell about 1.4 million Jamaican when him convert.
The man them for go with the line habits, man. Them for leave that alone now. Too much of that. Too much of that now. Yeah. Or you take up a guy like this, yeah? You dismantle ODPEM and take up a guy like this from the army. Yeah, we don't know him ability with numbers and, you know, dealing with inventory and all these things. We know him with that old nasty army, man. Yeah, where Andrew recruit, because I'm a green like morass like Andrew them. Yeah, can be an handpicked individual Andrew use, you know. Yeah, in a these sensitive agency, you know. Yeah, to cause confusion and problem. So this guy not qualified for the job from day one. Yeah, this is why the same individual, you know, will lose the post to this individual, you know. Andrew have Richard Thompson in him office, you know, and a Richard Thompson a mentor this piece of shit, yeah. So him can get adjust to the environment and the job where Andrew tasked him with. Him a lunatic in the job and see him come show himself. come show himself. And another first him do it. Him first press conference was a debacle. You remember him all over the shop.
Mm.
And the second time now find himself inefficient and him incompetent. Him a piece of shit. And him to do the honorable thing and step down, step away from the post. Yeah, because what he's doing is just causing mayhem in our society. He's aiding and abetting Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party criminality. Because him is a puppet on a string. I yield back the floor to you, my brother.
So, brother, me not move. Come on, go dissect the next see that one there, you know. Sniffy. But I want to know, we can't move from him people. Hey, we have to demand accountability for this. Or put up me and ask the media houses. If the man say him have 8 or nearly 900 million US, and then he might give a total figure, and only the right is a good journalist school, only supposed to calculate, only supposed to take on the figure that you use in the head. But you have to say 160 to 1 or 165 to 1 to the US. So all the US alone are come up to 1.4 billion. With the rest of Jamaican when say him have. Phone brain no click. If it's a 160 to 1, if him say him have $100 million, that means a 16 billion Jamaican. 100 million. 16 billion. See? 160 to 1, 100 million. Him say him have 880. So if you go even 881, it can be $1.4 billion. Ma'am, listen me. How much is 10 million US? How much you think is 10 million US, people? How much is 10 million US? 10 million. A $1.6 billion. We ain't check it to 1 bank, but you check it 160 to 1. And a 10 million US, him say 880. Plus him have 1.3 million there, so. 1 million US, that be 160 million Jamaican. 1 million US. What you think about it? You see me, I say? Eh? But him have 1.6 billion. 10 million US. Yeah, 1 million US. 1 million at 160 million dollars. It's also enough. So 10 million or 1.6 billion. 1 billion 600 million. 10 billion. 10 million. Just 10. Him say 880. Plus him talk about 1.3 something. See? So on get 1.4 billion Jamaican when him convert it, and him not talk about 10 million US. So him not talk about less than 10 million US when you convert that, you know. So the whole 800 million them thief it. No, but where there? Where am I saying?
Them thief. Yeah, because I mean him numbers not add up. Him gone 1 on wait. In the US money alone, you know. The man got 1.1 billion and a little fraction in a US.
No, I'm not 100 is a million. I mean, because when I do, I convert it to 100 million. Like when I just convert it to 100 million. So, but the 100 million, it turn Jamaican. If the 1 million, 1.8, it turn 190 million.
Which 1 point? Which 1 point are they talking about?
The 1.8 million US. Me, I convert it, say, I'll convert it, but I check it like, when I convert it, I convert it and I check it like it's a US same way.
No, you have to check that US. A
No,
1 million.
No, when I convert it to Jamaica and I add it to the 800 and add. So me shouldn't convert it. Just me I convert.
No, you shouldn't convert it. That's what me I say. You shouldn't convert it. You have to add it to the 880.
So it will be 881.
880 million US.
Yes,
You add 880 million.
So it must you understand? So it will stay as US. So it will be 81 million.
Right.
Yeah, so that be 881 million. Not
880 million. 374.
Yes. So yeah. So you have to make it stay in that. And then they have a next 290 million Jamaican plus a next how much million Jamaican? Say
about 69. Hold on, Wayne. About 169 million 790 1,904.
Oh,
Jamaica.
69. So if
That
you
are the
put
food.
5 for that, so I'm over 360 million Jamaican we matter about this or now. You understand? Can you take a 5 put on that, move off the much and put it back over this. So 360 million this or
Yes.
right this again. See?
200, round it up to 265 million.
365 million. So you have an next $265 million. So you have nearly 400 million that. So all you get 1.4 billion when you convert the US. 10 million out of the money there, a 1.6 is bigger than what you are talking about. Those 10 million US.
10 million.
Those 10 million a 1.6 billion.
More than 1.4 where I talk about.
Yeah? You talk about 800 and you have a piece of shit. See? And at this you put up on nobody. You have no journalists in Jamaica never see the flag. Them not hear what I'm saying. Eh? Nobody do calculation, not even big well them not calculate nothing. That is more than $100 billion that. When I'm talking about, I remember him tell me US and him tell me, and even if him reverse it, if him say okay, because Andrew will tell him to reverse it, So I come and say, all right, you want no 800 million Jamaican me get. And me get 300 but the 300 add US, 300 million US, it'll be over $50 billion same way. Because 300 at 160, 300 million at 48 billion. So
48.
Over 50 billion. So you couldn't get 1 point. So even if them come out, I don't know what I'm going to say. I do not know. But me know say this a blatant lie him done to Pums Vaz. Yeah, him can't calculate. Him don't know figures. Him just a soldier guy where just lick ass and them just put in your stuff chat one bag of bullshit. At this you get. Yeah, when them say this and nobody no ask me a question, you know. Hey, PMP, you see when them come with the figures, you have double check it. Yeah. In a bank, you couldn't have nobody no check them off. Because no care where the people always not check you off, You can't pass something, give me a minute, check it out front of you. Me know why you come to me say, give me something and then when you look it right. Eh? And then you say, give me this. Me have to go check it. You see? When we double check them figures and listen when them are talking, when them talk about pound, or them talk about US and Jamaica, when they take the figures to man. Because these figures are not right. These are straight done. Some done from Black Pums Vaz established in 1983. Around somewhere in America, 83. Dunceness established. Pums Vaz established him Dunceness from around in 83, Yeah.
Listen,
Them get euro and pound. So if them get more money than this, but if not talk about the euro and pound, kind number one, if you get euro and pound, you can't tell me say US, What happened to the euro and pound? What happened to it? No, it needs to come tell me about that, Because if me Google now, me sure your country part, they come up with a 2 million pound, then they come up with how much more figure them. Them get too much then get a bag of money, them get a bag of euro,
Then hold on. Let me ask you a question. You hear them make mention of the money where them get from India. Remember, India give them money too,
No, but India might give them in a US. So, but England are getting a pound. And them spend a Jamaica. So the money we spend, you're getting a Canadian, where you don't mention nothing. Not US, Canadian, you're getting a. Because the money spent a Jamaica. Canadian, US, euro, and pound. These 4 money spent a Jamaica. And at this, if you tell how much money you get in a Canadian, how much you get in a US, you're going to tell about the US and the Jamaica. You don't tell about the pound, and you don't tell about euro and a Canadian. None of them. See? So what to do with those money? But anyway, the $1.4 billion when I'm talking about Jamaican, when them convert it, it's bullshit. Them is robbers. And we need answer for their money there, Better, them get over $200 or $300 billion,
Yeah, man.
You know that. They won't go put him there as a front card, them a robber. Because you couldn't have And come read out them to me and said come up to 1.4 billion Jamaican. You know, say yeah, say. Yes, my brother.
But wait, when you look on the amount of money, yeah, where him I make mention right now, yeah, and that is just through ODPEM, yeah. And look on the amount of money where the government put aside for rehousing and rebuilding people. You know, so a garbage government we are dealing with.
Garbage.
You know, see that? Remember, you know, based on where we are uncover right just so right now, you know. Andrew them now for going at the 6.7 billion where him getting up to do that building process, you know. Him can't just take it from America, so. So we are asked where the money there.
Them thief it.
That are the big question we are asked tonight, you know. Where all of them money are there? Where the holiness administration them get, yeah? Because holiness make sure they design the thing, you know. Yeah. That there is no checks and balance. Even when Mark Jefferson Golding makes special mention that ODPEM should have an independent committee that does its own auditing so that them can have a check and balance of what goes into ODPEM and what comes out. There is no perpetual inventory for that. You understand? So ODPEM is running like a hog pen. Would be a sheet of confusion surrounding the entity where we witness the guy writing at the height of the pandemic and rebuild it, reshape it for his own benefit. Andrew has shaped ODPEM for his own capital gain. This is why I don't want an independent auditing committee. So we are just merely going based on, you know, our own real-time assessment of what was given to the government. Yeah. We don't have any concrete, you know, distinctive figures to work with. We are just merely doing some, you know, assessment. You understand? And this is what Andrew like. Andrew like when you can zero in pan him 100. When you have to go here, there and some zigzag can and draw back the money from this and put it back here. So that's why I'm like to deal that thing called consolidated fund, where mix up everything together.
Criminality.
So
Criminality. Criminality. Well, me just, you know, how that, Nadine, there, I'm a big up man, we're there, we are part there, they say like, we rush them. That's why we're there, we have to hammer them and pat them, finish melt them up. So we have to beat them too fast, you know, and then pat and melt them up, you know, like lead. You know, you have lead, you have to put it in there and you just melt it. Yeah? Melting pot. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, we have to be the watchdog over this garbage government. Because nobody now watch them, you know. Local mainstream media now watch them, you know. Local mainstream media collect from them. Yeah. And them just pick up some little nasty, insipid information to the people. And poor thing, most of the people them digest it because, you know, lack of education. You understand? But I mean, I don't find that in any way derogative of my people. We are here to teach our people and to bring them in line with the subject matter and educate them properly. This government is a rogue government, it's a criminal government, it's a mafia organization. It's an organization where I have no pride. Them bare-faced criminal and them lie through them teeth. Yeah? And they cannot be trusted and must not be trusted. And it's time for our people to uprise against this administration. Because this administration must rein in, you know, and bring to bear the fruit of them labor, which is criminality. And when you do criminality, where you go? You go prison. You understand? The whole of them are criminal, my Jamaican people. No two ways about it. Yeah? And they are not just criminal, they are aggressor. Yeah? And Andrew administration don't like the black people in the country. Just look how much money the guy have and look how much him set aside to rebuild people's house. And look on the variances where them put aside for people digest. If you have 5 houses, you live in a 1.
Yes.
You rent 2, and your youth them live in a 2. But them fall under your ownership name, you pay tax to them. The guy them want tell you say it's only 1 year entitled to. Eh? When the assessment was done on every single damaged houses, and at the time, World Bank and IMF will do the assessment, you know. Never ask or inquire who won the house them, you know. Them just know say house them damage and them for repair. Yeah? But we see where the government now make it becomes an obstacle for people get them place repair and tell them all type of shenanigans. Yeah? And when we know them I tell the people them I just be a shit and garbage. And we now go stand here so and allow them for rain over the people them no more in Jamaica. Them rain long enough and a time. We now rain them in. Because a kleptocratic government we have, you know. It's a government where the leadership have it though certified. And why the reason why I'm doing certified? Because I'm a criminal. So it is plain and obvious to everyone that we are dealing with a criminal organization. You understand? And we must take stock of that. When you have criminal in your environment, where you do? You carry out neighborhood watch. We have to watch this administration because we have the manpower security in a parliament now, the 28 lion and lioness combined together. Remember, we have the PAC committee now in our and the PAAC, you know. We are the check and balance now and audit them. Before there was no auditing done in regards to these criminals. So they were having a whale of a time on the play field, robbing the taxpayers' money left, right, and center, using some little fictitious people and place them in strategic position to ring fence the corruption. Well, we as the Titan, we are tear down that. Yet our voice must be stand and heard predominant because we are speak to the people and we are speak on behalf of the people of Jamaica. We are hold this administration accountable because we have the resource now. We have 28. The guy can't use a 2/3 majority or 3/3 majority or what kind of majority and overstep him line. Checks and balance must be the order of the day. Yeah? And we see some people, yeah, we are run out for uncreditable people because them affiliated to the People's National Party. Answer them for come in front of ethics committee. Well, we want to ask the question if all of them member of parliament, yeah, from the Jamaica Labour Party, if all of them don't need to go in front of the ethics committee, because all of them are criminal, you know. Especially the House Speaker, where she is a part of the ethics committee. So we want to see, I ask the people if them not realize how Andrew ring fence the corruption around him. Andrew have him wife as the Speaker of the House. We are one of the biggest criminals in Jamaica. But she sit on ethics committee and oversight committee. What can go through? No, we have to highlight these type of, you know, unbearable pain where the Jamaican citizens them are unbear. Because when you have husband and wife, two criminals around the country, you know, all of the strain drop down back on the taxpayers who hold up the country, you know. Because them guys are thief out the money out of the country left, right, and center, day and night. Yeah. And I put in a sand, steel, block, and cement all over the place. And I breach all type of regulation and all type of thing. And we have to rein them in. Right now, me I call upon the big man down at KSMAC, you know, to take a look up at Lee's flat and look back on the blueprint that was originally issued to Lee's flat.
Let me tell you the truth. Nothing I just done like the guys see them have go through court and battle right now. You just want to hold them up and send some of them go to prison, and when they change now, then you get a real look. But you see, as long as them there, you will never get nothing. You never kill yourself. You can't see meet the woman there. So you never get nothing when them there.
No, you never get it. You never get it, man. We not get it right, you know, we know.
No, you never get it now. No.
We never get it right, you know, we know. But me send the big man up there go look and make sure no make note of what him see.
You want me to tell you why them now get it? I'm gonna tell you why. Andrew, from the place where I'm up there where they put them son name. You remember them do some other bedroom and some other things, you know. So when Fena did them, so when them do they make him pay some penalty and then it got through. Them stop
No.
him. Them make him, remember the other day, they make him pay a bag of penalty. Not really a bag, but them, fair justice, them not gonna lick it down, you know.
No. That what them try. What them try to do is amend.
Some of them pay some money. So that them do
No.
something.
You can't, there's no way them can amend the breach after it's been committed. Yeah.
That them
They would
pay some money and then and
they would have to have certain variances prior to them constructing, not after. So what them do? Yeah. A criminality them are using a way. Yeah. I remember the right administration going, you know. That have to come down, you know. That have to come down when the right administration going.
So before me see the guy from Water Commission do it and the same thing them doing, them just climb this and then them, but it no move. So me say, okay. Come here, watch
No, but
you see what we want to them pan now, they must starve the people, them at Jamaica. And you have some little, these sea creatures, them for go away. You have some little shit. We run up and down and I put up some garbage. Me see show you garbage and I get your mad. Can I have it right as so? Now I show you, I'm at a fact before I put that one. Let me show you one of the garbage on me at. This look on the garbage, I want to listen to garbage. This is how them put it. And the youth, always the right me, you know. And I thought like, yes, you know, my people, them are liberate, you know, about this and that. And then in say man put up a garbage, look on this.
Administration keeping its commitment to create affordable housing for Bahamians.
So the name of the pan that are youth, I mean, you know. In the England in there, Smith Brown, and mother name Brown, so I knew the name Brown. Yeah? And look where I put hurricane victim living in shelter, PMP building house in Bahamas. You know, no PMP now building house in the Bahamas. Because the matter about proving now. So if you there in our country, you're a business place or register in your country where you make money by lending money, whether our government do something and think, oh, PMP, oh, they switch PMP. Prove it is not PMP. You have investors and everything in there. These are all the dance. Look at.
The new housing subdivision off Carmichael Road. Altavis Munnings has the story.
It's called Renaissance at Carmichael, and it's being touted as one of 4 new housing subdivisions being generated by the Davis administration to ensure all the...
And the government build it, and then get money from proving figure. Because proving have to make money. Proving that they have to sit down and not make money. Well, who right you should use a piece of shit now. Either you to use the call me and think you have better sense than this. This is how you brainwash you. This is where they're in England do you. Eh? Where right PMP building PMP build what? Look here.
Bahamians have access to affordable housing. A ceremonial signing took place here at the office of the Prime Minister Monday afternoon, and that's where we learned construction is set to begin on this new housing project sometime in June.
In phase 1, the Renaissance will consist of 200 homes, 104 single-family, 2- and 3-bedroom residences, and 8 two-story condominium buildings with 12 units each. Every building will be built to the highest quality, including steel frame construction, storm-rated windows and doors, attractive facades, and strong concrete foundations raised 3 feet above road level. There will be well-lit streets, sidewalks, and a park where children can play safely and family gatherings can take place. Neighbors will be able to come together and interact as our families were able to do many years ago. We are cognizant of the need to invest in infrastructure which supports and fosters efficiency and normalcy in the lives of everyday Bahamians, while at the same time safeguarding and protecting our people. We hope that the Renaissance development will do just.
Government will do this. We get money from the IMF. So them get money, proving there, so you get money. So the company make money, or you put on about PMP bills and Jamaica out people in a shelter. You piece of shit. Proven. Hey, you boy, you forgot chuck it. You forgot go it to you know. Can we expect better than this from you? And that's why I have to ban him to you know. Look here.
This new housing subdivision got the green light through a public-private partnership comprising $20 million worth of funding from Proven Wealth Management and Simplified Lending.
So this investment actually provides an excellent opportunity for the Bahamian portion of the heritage portfolio as it provides exposure.
Public-private partnership. partnership. So tell me something, I'm gonna move this. So the other day when I build something up in a center mass, the public private, no people money do it. No NCB put up the money and build that. So if you are proving it there, so proving, put some money, actually the company make money. All these PMP and people, but in a, where the fuck you put up you? If you go man, you're a piece of shit too, man. These are the propaganda we then spread all the time. What this have to do with PMP? The government building something, and if you have a place where you lend legit money to government, where you have investors, and also the company make money, because they have to make money and them there everywhere. Legal company. Oh, this turn PMP a build house in a Bahamas and people in a house. So the government have money from improving in Jamaica. Kind of free money, you know. Stop put up garbage. This is what I tell about the liberator, them done, brother. Eh? From them here, you're tied to something, you know. Oh, at the PMP a bill, oh, and you write that and put it up with the little nasty self. You can't call me again. Make sure man, you know, it's a piece of shit. You're done. Either you used to call me, think him have better sense than that, you know. Can't talk to you like him can't just, you know. But me, I watch him from long time. Same mother named Brown, so you put the Brown. So, you know, you know my name Brown, you know. So you put the Brown and thing. And when we look up here, them fuck him, I put up. Like him a idiot. Yeah? Look how the place mash up. Let me tell you something. If you be patriotic, yeah? I can tell you this. If PMP in a power, well, PMP not going to do labor them too. But if them in a power and them do foolishness, me and be one of the man will come out and tell us, no, that can't work.
And we ask man, we don't put up with small throne, I say, you know.
No,
We don't look on here.
Yeah, we don't know the
If
foolish.
PMP follow the
I'm on the heights. Me see what Portia do and what PJ do. Me see them a try to twist it. Me see Sierra destroy the place. We live to it. We live to it and have somebody tell me. Now a good thing is documented because Andrew tried to the Uber in the 90s now. He fully, everyone study about from the beginning of the world. Oh, I mean, no. So I say when I study it, you know, see the man underestimate, you know. I go like my idiot. Eh? Just use the little light brain. Them to stop this shit. See, our next idiot one, yeah, him run out. I'm going to tell you by the way, Pat. Uncle time them run out. PMP have to do a conference. Like a PMP, because they know say a PMP the right government, you know. And then them run out some answer. First me ever see this. First me ever see this. Watch this. Look here.
You know, my item bad. What is wrong with you? Go again. 565. Let me teleport over to you a second. 113,565 real-time updates. So, you tell me my own is. Okay. This phone is on Finland settings. My apologies. I'm going to fix it. So,
tell you, so even if you want to put on Finland setting, and you think this can't take the people them from out of the place so them live nastiness? Eh? And this them I run with. We then clean that self.
Again, the reality is that we have a lot of persons to distribute support to. So the principle is one benefit per household. The second principle is prioritize.
Nothing say one benefit per household. If a per household, then if me even have 3 hours of my daughter, my son, night, you can't trace my name on it, me not get it. Because it's a per household, you know. So if a per household, then all you talk something different, say, if me have a house, I put on different clothes. I'll be a garbage him talking about that. He don't see him fufu. Hey, them to take him license. Him can't be no liar, brother. This
brother, at the word press briefing that me ever hear.
Brother, I can't.
Yeah, I don't know where this guy come out, you know, try to communicate with people, you know. Cause I pay a shit to come out of him out. There was no formal communication line. You can't understand where I said it. Him just discombobulating him own self. It's out of the place. It's confusing. It was chaos. Yeah, it did not make any sense and it don't cut it. Because this guy, you know, coming from the bloodline where we know him come from, you know. We know those straight criminal. Yeah? It's a criminal mentality, you know. And remember, you know, we have to cast back with mine, you know. Remember, we see China man a dump off whole heap of goods in place, you know.
Ah,
And then I put out a little fictitious video like, say, well then boy, you know, film house is a storage capacity. No, him
yeah.
also no warehouse. So when you expect to see a Chinaman and go to him directly as a member of parliament. Or Chinaman to have them type of connection here with member of parliament in Jamaica. That's Chinaman a carry a truckload of thing go dump off and place, but him not have a warehouse. I scam the thing them are coming to the country by Jamaican people. This guy is a piece of shit and them not to talk to nobody in a real time. Him for them behind bars. I be a criminality this guy I go on with, you know.
Straight.
Because the Charles family have done Jamaica wrong over the years. They have stolen 2,000 acre land in a St. Thomas. The nasty little idiot green lizard one when you Michelle charge. She disrespect woman in Jamaica, show up orange towel underneath woman. She not get no charge. She carry out all type of high level criminality by defrauding the taxpayers, by doing all type of thing. She shouldn't even participate in our election because she was a US citizen. And then you have this piece of shit where you use the money to build woman house. Build woman house, you know, for woman not expose him, you know, to him wife, you know. Them are garbage, them are not to talk to nobody. This guy a criminal. So when you see him come out now, and I say all of them thing here, did it make sense? It not say one line that you can communicate with and say, well, that's a good sentence. Nothing him say compensate for what happened to the people in Jamaica. Make me look for my notes when I take on the piece of shit house. Yeah?
No, man, I play it, man. No look on it, man, I play it. Man, I play it. Well on there, well on. Yeah.
Rising severity. What does that mean? It means that the persons who are most impacted are the ones that we are targeting in terms of providing support first. So
people, Pat, now, look how much people living at the school them right now. 6 months. 6 months, you know. And you say, are the people them, you got target the one most impacted. When they for them place desecrated, them not have no bed, them not have nothing at all. Nothing. Them living at the school for 6 months. And you say are the people them were most impacted. Yeah, target, but yes, still them people that living in there for do everything right. That makes sense to no people. Tell me where I'm just a little while if it makes sense. Can you see it front of you in a real time? Them promise to move them next month, which are 7 months. 7 months. Nearly a year, over half a year, the people them living at that backside. No way, pitney in there too, you know, people. Pitney in there, no pitney in there too. Eh? And them a look on the one that's most impacted. Them in there on the first batch, because them have to come out. The youth them have to go back to school. Them life have to take up back. Them must in the first batch. But no.
Have to.
Eh? Yes,
them would have to be at the first batch win because remember, you know, them was in at so much eager for walk back to school, you know. So then you'd have to relieve the school of the shelterers them. You understand?
Yes.
You'd have to rehouse these people. And so you free up the school. Because the school is a sterile institution, you know, that should only cater for students and also have a, you know, wide scope of child care and child protection.
Yes.
So you can't have adults using the same facility simultaneously. So we used to them people here, you know, I just, boy, I mean, I know, you know, my brother. Them people are just shit. Yeah, in our country, you know. Them are just robbers, you know, and one of them people have a charge for treason and atrocity and all type of, you know, victimization to humanity, you know. Because of that, see, yeah, me not say a government that, you know, pride itself and being the best caretaker for the people in the country. You see a government will just rob from the poor, madman, everybody them rob from, because people pay tax. Madman buy things, you know. People give madman money and madman spend it buy something. Yeah, them rob the madman tax money. Them rob the tax money. Them rob the baby tax money. Them deprive everybody of the privilege of life that they should have in them country. And what they have done is pass on that privilege to outside expatriates. Yeah, and so we are looking at a government that is on the verge of, committing a clean wipeout and the black race of people in the country called Jamaica. Right now, Jamaica are living the worst life in CARICOM. Because even 80 have them thing under control,
Of course.
80, many people might not know, 80 thing under control, It's just an administration that is standing guard against what they will call a recognized government.
Yes.
But it's under control. Jamaica not under no form of control. Jamaica is out of control. You understand? Because all the things them that is happening in Jamaica, is done as a result of the high level of criminality that has been set aside to run the country. It's an organized crime syndicate around the country. And a lot of civil society people are involved, people that you would never even imagine. There are people from within the church fraternity that is a part of the criminality and the corruption we have won. Yeah? You have agency that is entrusted with certain legislation as it relates to certain law to protect the people in Jamaica, like Jamaica for Justice. Them contrive with the corrupted government because the whole of them get kicked back. They can be bought. They are like Judas. You understand? Them sell out the people of the country. And we have to make that be something that is in the mind, the forefront of the Jamaican society. Yeah? Just look at the office of the DPP as it works in favor of the citizens of the country or in favor of the government. It's the latter. It don't work for the citizen. There's nothing coming from the DPP office for the past 10 years, And it continue on its merry way, even though them change the guard. Because Claudette Thompson is a 2.0 of Strike 5, not change. So we still do have a DPP. We have a DPP that work on behalf of the citizens of the country. The commissioner, same way. Yeah. The Minister of National Security, same way. Contrive, corrupt. Yeah. Dishonorable. You understand? And many people, like within the permanent secretary, yeah, and the cabinet secretary. They're all dishonorable people. They go to job that is well paid, but they don't work. That is why the Auditor General going on and cover that over 11 years, no auditing, no done. In a several ministry. And when you look at the ministry, you have still, they have underperformed, yeah, in a gross manner. Where you look, you see millions and billions gone, missing from the ministry them. When we are talking about sensitive ministry like Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, Social Security, we have to look after the elderly them. The money they gone, Yeah? And we are talking about a government who come out openly and tell the Jamaican people say they need raise a pay because them underpay. And if we pay them would have work. Well, me can tell them my Jamaican people, since them get the 300% and 200%, it's worse than before. It's worse than before. Because that razor increase was nothing to do with them being underpaid, It was something to increase their salary threshold to mitigate certain investigation into their illicit enrichment, thinking that people are stupid. You could not create a wage line that increased just a couple of years ago. But we are added you from way before that. You couldn't use that to mitigate the whole streamline of the investigation. So Andrew them stupid and fool. But him try every mechanism because by raising them pay, yeah, you know what that do? That have to increase the permanent secretary them wages, And by extension, what him do know after that, him increase the judge them and the DPP money. So that's what him do. Him award the people them who are not really of that great importance to a nation, You know who him feel reward with high salary? The teacher them and the doctor and nurses. Them the important. Them that who teach all who him a give increase. A teacher teach all of them. Him neglect the teacher them. Because he no need the teacher them to protect him, And him don't need the nurses them to protect him. Look who him get increased to. Are people who are in the judiciary system. So it's plain and simple, and them give increase to people who can continue to protect and hide the criminality in the ministry them, like the permanent secretary them. So you see him crafty. Yeah, him crafty. But we can dissect the craft when him create. Because when we look on teachers and nurse and doctor, we know say them that the backbone civil servant will build your country. But you neglect them. Because I even not to make reference to the police them, you know. Because majority of them are criminal and the police them. We have the decent policeman them. Big up on yourself, enough respect, melting pot say that. Yeah, we know them policeman there. Work within the confinement of the JCF. Them man they know the memo. It means serve, protect, and reassure. Them man they know how to carry out arrest and peaceful arrest. Them man they now come at your place, come bullet you and tell lie on you and change camera angle. You understand? Them man they work within the confinement of what real policeman should be. Because them man they come from when police are wear stripe. Not like when them garbage are in some all ugly looking denim, some scary denim. When the guy try to merge the GSCF with the JDF. This is why we're having giant military operation. You don't have GSCF going out on them own, you know. They merge them with the soldier them. So when you go out there now, I'll be a killers you up against. Because remember, soldiers are trained to kill, you know. So when you start put them on active duty, them are going to operate like them upon the battlefield. And them are going to prove against themselves against the police, them who are the better shooter, because them are young boy, them are young guns, them are Andrew Oldness recruit, them are criminal. This is why you see them have gang. Well-established gang within the JCF. This is why you see JDF, young boy, can murder his spouse. And him going to a police station and a ball beg, don't shoot me. Yeah? But me can't tell you this, my Jamaican people. You see, if it was an ordinary civilian, commit the same offense, and go in there and give them problem to drop the knife, them shoot him. Them wouldn't coax him into that situation. Them would have shoot him. So the only reason why we big up them police that what we see, you know, we have to put it on a plateau, you know, a 50-50. Yeah? Me now go to 100% kudos, because I'm feeling in my heart. So if it was an ordinary civilian on a knock him, because of the length of the time where I take for put on the knife, one I want to get, you know, out on the skin. When the emotion and no ignorant to get the better on the knock him. But him is a JDF member, want to spare him. No, yeah. Make a show the benefit of the doubt to that and say good policing. Then why we not see it all about over the place? We should have seen the same policing all over the place, you know. We should not see nothing different. Yeah? Because the same law where applies to Tom must apply to Dick and Harry. Yeah? So all Jamaican citizens must be treated equally. You understand? And we know for a fact that we don't have that in our society anymore. We have a dictatorship style country now where servicemen are working specifically on behalf of the government. Yeah, because that's where their bread and butter lies, that's where all the privilege lies within this government. You understand? So we are saying that these type of behavior must be addressed, must be changed, and must, you know, have something now to replace it. Yeah? Whether and we can't talk about replacing from grassroots level. We have to replace from the senior level, from the head of the stream. Yeah? When you have a country that is out of control, you have to move the prime minister, you know. Yeah? When your security is in breach and you are seeing unprofessional behavior from the security personnel. And you see it, going on over a period of time. You have to get rid of the commissioner. You also have to get rid of the man in charge of the commissioner, which is the Minister of National Security. Because the one that Jamaica have, remember, you can't look upon him and assess him as a man in charge of security. Because he can't travel. And there's a reason why he can't travel. Because he mix up in a criminality. Him have him own gang. Yeah, him do money laundering and drugs trafficking. And not my word. You understand? This is unclassified. You understand? Statement were in a WikiLeaks. Anybody can go see it for themselves. So you have to move him as well. And then you have to find a way how to set target and how to reach your goal. And by doing that, you have to put in place mechanism for reduce crime. You can't go to say you fight crime. You have to reduce crime. And by reducing crime, you're going to find ways of making sure you start do some job creation. You start do some social intervention. You start do some rehabilitation. Yet that coincide with human dignity. So it have to start from even the prison. So what you do with them people, you make sure say you introduce skill program to them from within the institution. The institution build and sell product. Save the money for the prisoner them. And you treat them good. And when them come out back, you give them something to go start life. I know people would rehabilitate. But when you have the youth them going to prison, some of them, them not going there for nothing. With them commit the offense. Them been framed. You understand? They've been used as scapegoat to cover up some high-level criminality where some big people go on with. But you have to pin it on a ghetto youth. That's why me I say ghetto youth to have to wise up now, Yeah, them people no mean no good enough. And it happened for a long time now. We know enough of uno go to prison. The things we uno no do. Uno don't even dip on the scene. Uno know nothing about it. Uno just get picked up and, them pin a blame upon uno. And uno go spend the rest of uno life in a prison and uno life deteriorate through inhumane treatment from within the penal institution. Yeah? So uno go in there and get no treatment with even stabilize uno mental faculty. So uno come out now a different individual, worse than before when uno went in. And it is as a result of this government making sure that it destroy the black population in Jamaica. This is a white regime around the country. It's worse than SW de Klerk in South Africa, where Mandela did have to stand up against. Yeah, this is a South African regime we have in our country around the place. I fight black people. Fighting black people for their own rights. Taking it away, giving it to Chinese and Indian descent and Israeli national. And treating the people with impunity. You understand? And me, personally, me is against all of that. So when I take the hot seat, in collaboration with my brother, so we have to come defend the people. You understand? You know that. Because there must be a voice, the voiceless in Jamaica. Because remember, my people, even if you have the scope for speaking at Jamaica, they're Muslim right now, They might use a thing called fear tactics. You can't speak in a democratic country. Your democracy being taken away from you by a garbage administration led by a crime minister. You understand? They might get people running scared now. You have all policemen are going to people WhatsApp group and are threatening them. You have people who do good work on the ground will lose them life. With them nastiness, no report. Don't put in the media. Them are hush us because them have something to do with it. So what? When people know who have them own opinionated point of view and would like to express it. They might withdraw themselves now, you know. Because Andrew like to put something in front of the people them in Jamaica, the black people them, to deter them. Yeah? Because people was being, you know, vibrant and participating within their rights, freedom of speech, as it relates to taking to social media and voice your opinion and say what's on their mind. Is anything wrong with that? No. And I won't tell you why nothing wrong with that. When Andrew did a campaign in 2015 against Portia Simpson Miller, yeah, Andrew said the most thing with upon his mind and all of them was lie. And him blog against Portia Simpson and the People's National Party. That's how we know him do. You understand? So it's the same thing like we have blog out that do against him. No, him in a hot seat. But him is a thin-skinned guy. And what him like to do, him like to assert him dominance over the Jamaican society. So him have some little garbage where you hear me telling about. Where I work with him, yeah? We farm the ring fence around him corruption, we give him the protection where he need. Because Andrew has shit, you know. Andrew can't protect himself, you know. Andrew have to use the same common people. That's why I say my people have to live with a more loving compassion for each other in Jamaica, you know. Remember where you come from, you know. Remember Andrew no want to know up where him live, you know. Remember when you can't go hold a food run over your virgin yard and sit down with him and hold a reason. Andrew no go to that privilege, you know. When you can't go Andrew place go sit down with him, you know. The only time when you see Andrew when Andrew come to Uno for beg, you know. When you vote and for trick and con and lie to you, when him want something from you, and then him leave you for do what? Suffer for no one demise. Andrew no say, as long as you no vote for him, you no make the wrong choice. Because remember, Andrew go in politics for one aim and objectivity, you know, is to steal the Jamaican taxpayers' money and have not more upon him resume. Because he's not a bright guy. Yeah, he's not brilliant in his faculty. So he wouldn't be the person to carry Jamaica forward into the 21st century and to put Jamaica amongst the elite countries in the world. Him drag Jamaican down below 80. When you hear what I say, my Jamaican people, that's how the man carry the country, you know. Below 80 in the region. When Jamaica used to be the pride of the Caribbean, the powerhouse will represent the region. This garbage of people in the Caribbean are discriminate all the women them in Jamaica. Based on the poverty level when bring the people them to in the country. And we have to lick out on that. Because a guy and him woman can't come in a politics with nothing and so super rich. Mega millionaire them. And the common people have nothing. Nothing, my Jamaican people. Look how the life de-escalate to 2 slices of bread, a squeeze of toothpaste, a little plastic bag with big jilla oil, a little plastic bag with some cornflakes, a little bit of half pound of this and pound of that and 3/4 pound of yes and over there so. Them down no grocery shopping. And the Portia Simpson administration food the depot on the table, I don't know that too, you know. Because the country was heading in the right direction. Portia Simpson administration hand over a red carpet economy to this garbage kleptocratic administration led by the crime minister Andrew Wallace. And what him do with it? He muddy it. Him trample all over it and shred it out. And then him come telling about choose Jamaica 1 p.m. Eh? And the choose one, you go choose Jamaica 1 p.m. and you get 300 other on the youth, them murder by the state. In the first year. You're not crazy. You know see where this a go. This a go down a road of complete extinction of the Jamaican black people out of them own birthland, Jamaica land we love. I don't have to take, sleep and mark that. And make sure you take to the teaching of the Titans. When Mr. Lonesome come on a weekly basis and teach you know, hold it. Don't try make them use you know, as no decoy to control on the man platform. Yeah, because any form of deflection. Because remember, the Labour administration don't even want to have education. They rather go to some ranking saltfish. Some whole ranking saltfish than education. And I yield back to what my brother there. Oh, let me continue. Yeah, man, I'm here telling my people. Yeah,
Me there, man. Me there, man.
we have to make sure no say we are the driving force behind the wheel. Right, my brother?
Of course.
And we have to beat and teach.
You don't say something wild. You don't say something wild where they must say choose Jamaica. You know, Andrew, them want to have the art, you know. If you tell somebody to choose Jamaica, brother, and who not choose Jamaica, there is no way choosing Jamaica. And the hospital them will stay like that. We don't have none. There's no way choose Jamaica and the road them stay like that. Teacher live even a drove. Police now get good pay. Who alone get good pay on themselves. But to use the word choose Jamaica. It's a goddamn disgrace. You see, you don't use these words to play politics. If you choose Jamaica, you know, the rubbish can't pile up, so you know, we have ambulance. We have ambulance. We have good. Remember, you know, if you have a country, and here you must choose Jamaica, you know, but Jamaica not choose you. Yeah? Because if you choose Jamaica, you care for Jamaica. There is no way people are sleep on the floor in a hospital, my God. Yeah? Either get better or dead. People go down there, so most of them fear them want to get better. They don't really go down there for dead, but at that time with them, they may not dead. Because we don't have no doctor, nothing at all. I see my walk, and I show some building right now. Yeah? And they must say, hospital are open. People, if you have sense. Okay. If you have the Cuban them the other day, just nearly 400 of them. And you can make a next country. We are sovereign state. Sovereign country. You can make a country come tell you for them what ulterior motive. And you send them one back to the detriment of your own people then. Why would not commit genocide? And not to worry about it. Can you have commit genocide? I'm going to tell you this, you know, a mastermind will look on, you know. Yeah? So you know something wrong. Yeah? Man, they say we not creep on no knee when them come with them foolishness. See? This is not about the day when the CIA did it. The man just tell you, say, oh, them people not get paid. So if them people not get paid, and them sorry for the people then they tell us to keep them and not send them back. They want to tell us send them back. They want to why you said, can you say, yo, I'm sorry for them, you wait to know. Give them papers and keep them. That means you take them for yourself then, you keep them. House them all right. Don't make them go back. You understand? Give them asylum and give them something. But them tell you, say, oh, them not get paid and go back. That makes sense too, no? And then the labor right, them run out and chat foolishness. Well, and them use the people, them get free education and free this and train up. And then them not go run and drop back. See, they look like, you see the matter about Middle East? Tell me how much Cuban out there, how much big ship out there, how much missile and fire. You know the boy one. Them must save lives. Them train people in the world and send out the most taxes and things. Per capita, them have the most. And them do a lot of things. Right? When you take it up on the head and not realize to the detriment of food people. You have some little idiot that talk about, you saw Uncle Summer when them take away a book, you talk about life. When them take away your life, who cares about a book? I want to say choose Jamaica, I want to dance. So me can't, and everybody may like reason within a part. With the 40 years ahead of them, it don't make no sense. When me see them can't see it, brother. The man I use punchlines and PR and just a soundbite guy. Him don't mean the people them no good. You mean the people them good, you won't even raise your fee, your peer. You won't do that. Can you sit in the country and starve? And you know what you say? When you do that, you say choose Jamaica, you say, The reason why I not work, when say the country now run good because them now want pay.
Yeah.
That was the deal in a 2015 or 16. You tell the people then it's a commitment to bring in big plan to get the thing cheaper so them can compete with other state. But all of a sudden,
when the garbage come now and tell the people them, yeah, say the reason why, you know, them not perform is because the people them have them as an underpaid political class. What kind of political class
so
is it?
that? And that's a criminal class. That is not a
the criminal class.
Yes.
Criminal class. Yeah, and this guy, you know, how wicked him is, you know. The man make sure no say him collect him thing retroactively, you know, go all the way back, you know.
Yes.
So you know, I took him to the people.
Hold on.
Let me just finish up that so I make you come in. Trick him to the people. What him say?
Him go use the word part. Because bug life tell me and you and tell the whole world say cannot happen. So him did collect it already. And about no retroactive, him gonna do it for say, well, me I collect it, but him did collect it already. Them couldn't keep it for me.
I give the benefit of the doubt, you know, because I like to use that word and kill cock, you know. Yeah, but we know, yeah. Because him never no mechanism in place like Marky G. We know Marky G money go to charity of him choice.
Yes.
Yeah, film them run away. Film them sit down and take it same way and lie to the people. Hey, this guy has sick me, you know, brother. Sick my stomach, you know. Yeah. It just because we have to come beat him, make me even mention him. I just have one big pile of shit.
Government, brother.
Yeah.
Government.
A guy will come, say him come from the bosom of the poor. Yeah, or him deal with poor people, so. I mean, I just talk about man, you know, Anglo woman bad same way, you know, because I have the woman them now. I turn toward prostituting, which constitutes Sodom and Gomorrah.
Him.
You understand? Because him not have nothing set aside for the woman them, you know.
Brother.
Yeah.
Brother. Pat. If you don't, so you know, I'm not real work for them and them thing there. And them have to eat the food. When you look now, some of them get pregnant for one, for them get pregnant. That man they gone, kind of son, no, I'm not responsible. Him does a look one night ease. And right now, HIV I run up that place for film watch. Jamaica turn a narco state for film watch. Jamaica everything that's bad happen for Andrew watch. Andrew do PR. Yeah. If you want to have that country around, ask me. You go look pan where 3,000 that I'm showing in the basket. Me will show you 4,000 now with you. It couldn't run in the basket. Look much for your bread now and look much for your bread then. Look pan then and now. Since I'm coming, look for your rent and your mortgage and look for your light bill, your water bill, and look for everything else where you have to pay for. And tell me if you're better off. And look for your pay if it match where I go now. The man is chatting bullshit. Yeah? Bullshit. So me sister the people them poor. Let me tell you, you know, when the dollar devalue, it tell you say you're poor off. Right? So the dollar when them come in at like 120, 121, now 160 so. I will them box it for 100, but you go for a bite. The man buy it from you from me at 140, 100 and this kind of make money. When you go for buy it back from the bank, you are getting for 160 or 162 or 3. So them I make money. So you understand? If you have the living cash, if you give them give you less. And them give it for more. So when you buy it for more. Them I make money off of that too. Instead of make money off of food where the people plant or do something, they might make money off of the green book. A kilo. Them never make a $1 or $2. They might make 10
5. Minimum 5.
10.
All right, see that?
Yeah. I'll give for 161 or $30.
Let me hear it. Kleptocratic government, man. A kleptocratic government, you know. It's a government that pride himself on stealing from the average people in Jamaica. Yeah? And, you know, me ask the question, if him not have no conscience at time him stop the robbing. Yeah? At time him stop it, you know. but it comes immune to them. Yeah, it becomes a daily routine within the administration. And this is why you find that them, always put things on the table that will never get accomplishment. And use all of them development scheme to fuel the money through for a mighty long time. Just look at Cornwall Beryllium Hospital. Look at the children and adolescent hospital. Yeah. Look at other, investment line where the government involved in it. It not get done,
No.
Right now, them come out with Spark program for road rehabilitation leading up to the general election. I waste that money.
Yes.
That $45 billion them waste it. Yeah? Because we not getting a road feet, We not getting a road. That money going to buying vote.
What them do, part?
Buying my Jamaican people. You
Part.
understand? Because we not have we seen any changes in the road surface in Jamaica? Because patching the road need to stop now, The lifespan where them road they do and the amount of degradation we in the road, where one of that call pothole, yeah? The thinness of the asphalt, you can't patch that, So I waste this garbage government, I waste money. But them waste it right back into the pocket and carry out some like a hanky-panky remedial repair work by patching here and there. A garbage work them there. Road when it life done, it need to be, rebuilt. Yeah. It need to rebuild. And when you build a road, you build it to the maximum capacity of where it's supposed to get. You don't change nothing from aggregate all the way up to Barbara Green. It must be done and done properly. Yes, so that taxpayers and residents can benefit from that stretch of road and you move on to other road. Yeah, where it relate to like parochial road. Yes, you can go in and you still have to do a good job. Yeah, but those roads will pass you a less budget. You have to set aside for them road there. But you still do them good. And why them road they will last? Because them utilize less vehicular traffic.
No,
You
but,
see,
brother, even that our road where we have the 401, I mean, show them one of them. I want to can look it up. I'm a road that I have to drive. That's my highway. Let me show them my highway. Let me show them the 401. Look here. I'll show them something with the 401. 401. I'm a road right as right? 401 highway. See? Let me show them something. You see, as one little thing upon it, so you see them fix that, right? Let me show them an image of the 401. I mean, show them. These are the 401. And if you look, I'm going to move this. I'll show them a real image of my 401. See my road? This is how I drive pan. I may have the other one 400 right over there, so too. Depends on what I drive. I may have different highway, right? I'm a local road, them bigger than the highway one they call highway, car dual carriageway. These are the biggest in the world. You can look on it 401. You can Google it and look on it. This is how I drive pan. Yeah? So you see my man jacket speed, but I see where I drive pan internet, yes. Just right, that's right. That's
right. Near Young Street.
No, Young Street, the right here. So Young Street, I like over 1,000 miles. See? Young Street, the side of me, yes, man. See?
Okay.
Yes, this is the 401. Right?
When you look on that, you see a solid road surface that in.
Every time them touch it, right? And you drive on this. And remember, any little thing them touch that. And then have every little thing and you have to touch it. Them are real road. Them road they can't make for mash up like that.
Yeah.
And they mash up. You see what vehicle they on it per day? In a mash up. If them put a lane in a night early morning, you see them go repeat any little thing. Chris off again and everything. So
I could tell the people them now what benefited from that. You get a smoother ride, you get less traffic accident, because people have to serve patrol, yeah, and the road are properly marked, yeah, and people drive within the discipline of using the road in a foreign country. Like the bully pass zigzag mad driving, yeah. So we are talking about how you build a society, yeah.
No true believer.
You have to build a society based upon good values, yeah. And the good values, is where you implement and how you manage it, yeah. How you get your people them to accept and embrace that type of environment where you give them, So it's a form of, education, yeah. And the education must come through meaningful program, yeah. And the program must encompass everybody. It mustn't just benefit the government, it will benefit the road user as well. So rather than you just willingly write a ticket, sometimes you raise with a man and say, like, you want me now? Say you breathe something, but me have to talk to you, Me have to warn you. Don't you do that again, I'm on my good day today. And you have them type of, what you call now, communication with you as police, road traffic enforcement, and the motorists, yeah? And you gradually now educate your motorists and get them to work with a system. Do not create a system that will only bring revenue streamlined to your government coffers, yeah? By keeping the road them in a dilapidated condition, everybody go and drive away. Some people now go and use all the outside soft shoulder where I'm not supposed to use because that belongs to pedestrian. Yeah? Because they don't have a roadway. And all you're looking for is to make sure your friend them, when the automobile supply them, yeah, them a benefit from people coming and buying parts and buying substandard parts where them a import into the country. Non-genuine where them a sell as genuine parts. Me know them do that a lot in Jamaica. Yeah? There is too much skullduggery scheme where run Jamaica. Yeah? And anyway, you see the government keep something in a dilapidated, deplorable condition. Members say one I'm friend a benefit. Because this is how private sector react, They react to the government of the day, the government that will enforce and utilize corruption to give them leverage. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you see that now? All right. You see it? These are the things we talk about. NCB actioning 110 repossessed vehicle worth 437 million.
People don't have no money.
Because people don't have money, the economy dead. People can't pay them monthly repayment. Yeah? For them monthly finance what them take for the car. These are the problems. So when we hear some guy as the Jamaica run, but hold on the way. Our dear Terry Long Tongue come out and talk to the world and say Jamaica nice, lowest unemployment, this, that, everything booming in Jamaica. Then so much car get repossessed. I mean, my Jamaican people love to have them car, cause when your car get repossessed, you're embarrassed, People know so well, then you can't pay your car finance. So nobody will lose them car just so. If them could afford it, to pay for it. Now, when this cost, a lot of people might see them 110 vehicles repossessed to the tune of 400 million. You know what that do? That slow down the economy, You have a whole heap of money now we tie up, Yeah, cause even when them carry the repossessed, who did buy them and carry them come to the island to sell them? Them not the money get jammed.
No, but you where the money go. You don't know. You the money go now. So me buy the car. Pat go at the bank, NCB, and buy the money by a loan for pay me. Now, him have to pay him loan back to the bank. I don't mean more. But tell me what now. Him still might have a piece of food because the bank now give you 100%. So he might have still go fine even at 500,000 or 800,000 paid on it and the bank give the rest. A 2.8 mil. So the bank give him 1.8 mil. You know, it's a female 800,000 gone too. And then
Gone.
back find you. So you lose. And them are sell the car for less than that, you know.
That jam you in, I know.
One of them people now can lose their money there. The money with them pay because the bank that give 100%. So if you find 50% of that 3 million and you find 1.5 and the bank lend you 1.5, that means when them take it from you, you lose your 1.5.
1.5 gone.
1.5 from them. You know. So the whole of them people lose money. You know.
Yeah, man. I remember you could have utilized that 1.5 million into something to, you know, keep turning over your money. But you see, where our car was, you know, maybe part of your life you want and you go try it. And it's just like a Ponzi scheme. You lose out, you lose the money. You understand? And you say to yourself, so I better you go do some farming with a livestock or agriculture. You understand? So we are talking about when you have an economy that, you know, growing too fast in a sense, where car financing agency lend people a bag of money and entice people to use for them hard earned money. But then, let me just finish out there now. The government a bad road where you can't, the money where you fear pay back to the people that give the car loan, you know. You have to spend it on parts, you have to buy more petrol. Every time you slow down to navigate a patrol and to start up back, you burn more petrol, you know, than if you have a smooth road of driving.
All right, Pat, you just stick something. Let me just finish this. When you have an economy, and I really it grow, not growing, it's stagnant. But you have a brother or an uncle overseas, and then give you money for go buy a vehicle. Give you a piece of food, or your mother, or your father overseas, and them say book. And them say, see a 10 grand, or 1.8 million, that you know. But you need an next 1.8 to buy the car. You go to the bank, because if you have R5, they will give you. See? So you do some and put the one money where you should have taken turn over or something to buy the car. But maybe you want the car for go and work or do something with it or what have you. You can't pay it because the front end and leak out where you hustle. You buy back a front end and pay a couple ticket. There is no way you pay back your loan. They want to seize the vehicle. That's the same running good. Can the road not tire?
You have to talk about the tire them too. Them and yam down. Rim a bend up. Cause you lick patrol constantly.
Yes.
Yeah. Headlamp them start jerk up. Yeah. Hey, it's a yes. Hey, my brother, I can't understand, you know. And when you look guy you talk about, yeah, choose Jamaica. 1 p.m. Eh? You know, she said the guy them a poison, man. The guy them a poison, you know.
Brother,
yeah?
you choose something when you're not all working. Him not choose Jamaica, you know, he choose himself. Kevin choose Jamaica, the road that fixed with a hospital, with a proper school, with a proper job. Nobody could without the beaches, access to a beach and things. Him not choose Jamaica. Them Monglata.
No. Monglata.
Brother, you can't clash. And a man you choose Jamaica, but you don't have the ambulance. Them take you and show in a jeep or police or something in a dark shit boot. Speak the pan gun everything and you are bleed. You have open moon and them just speak you and train at the back. If you're dead, them train at too. Sometimes them kill you when you crash or then give a gunshot. Or them angry and feeling at the back. Eh? But you choose Jamaica. That you can't buy food. When you look now, a be a rape, all police are rape, some look 13-year-old, them love that number. Remember, we see where tolerance against rape, zero. Zero. Pedophile, don't forget burning a fire, don't forget away. No pedophile around here, none. Zero tolerance. Yeah? Zero. No joke about it. Right? Pastor, police, big boy, the whole of them. When they murder a queenie, them a piece pan foot to backside. Ejaculate a kick off. Eh? When you look, the little gully queen and them take them out and drop them in a man in time. Both girl and boy in a danger in Jamaica. The amount of pedophile in there. It's unbelievable. But Andrew on his watch. Eh? Pedophile. They know a pedophile and the government to backside.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But when Wayne, make we look on something. And, you know, just trying to evaluate when this guy has said choose Jamaica. Because I know, yeah, I see them keep a big, 2 or 3 day carnival in Jamaica a year time, you know. But the music is originating in Jamaica. Calypso thing. I don't see they put Calypso versus reggae. I sure know the government that they choose Calypso. That is not Jamaican.
Them choose.
Them choose reggae, which is Jamaican. Yeah, so how they tell me if we choose Jamaica? When the music, my people, that represent us, that give us an identity across the world, they refuse it and choose a music from somewhere else and use it as a 2-3 day carnival in our place. Where them take the road them for themselves. Whether they know no police now molest you on that stretch of road, you do anything. But on a normal given day where you're supposed to, you know, go to work and move the economy in a positive direction, police will stop you. Police will stop you if you not do no kind of hustle you. But on the government, them choose Jamaican, yeah, type of music where them choose calypso from down in the island and stop reggae in art. Yeah. Reggae not get no looking in our country. While the biggest music festival them in Europe are reggae music. Are pulling hundreds of thousands. Yeah, and the artists them bring back the money coming to the country. You know, see that garbage go back. Them the boy I can't tell me not go choose Jamaica, you know. Cause me just use the music as a prime example. Yeah. Now me see them have a carnival recently where me and go on where people get gunshot. Yeah. And I like how you know, did a program in regards to the situation. And you're right, Wayne. If it was at Jamaica, if a thing that happened, Len lose him license. Everybody has to see it. Yes, man. Dancehall music and this you get. See how much people get shot. Make sure no the government don't give them back no like. Yeah, but the nasty, slacky, untidy, and dress ethic. Them have that a run up and down over our place and culminated up a police officers club. Yeah. And so we're going up there. US citizens get gunshot. And it seemed like the government have a lawsuit coming them way. Yeah. As the victim right the point out, yeah, it looked like some friend and company security that run the place now, or people are going with the legal gun. And them youth down at Jamaica, we not worry with one another. We not prove on one another at them venue there. Eh? We not attack people in a social media. What we really going in Jamaica? And so we lost the identity of civilization. We're not civilized no more. We can't have bantering. The word not exists. You know, man, a banter and nothing that. It's just like DJ up on stage, you know. Them rival them one another. Them not kill them one another. Yeah, it just who win on the day. And the better man. Now we see some youth now, yeah, show them true colors, yeah, and I realize the severity of what them cause, yeah. Now whether you have your license gun or not, you know, when you pull it out in a public place illegally and a fire gun chat, you know, a charge that if you get 15 years and you're nasty ass, yeah, that's how a Burgard put on and prescribe for you, yeah, that's how an application for medication, 15 years, yeah. Now, I want to make sure no say these people, yeah, lose them license. For this carnival thing, it needs to stop in our country. Yeah? Jamaican want to enjoy carnival, them got Trinidad or Bajan. Yeah? Carnival and our type of, how you call now, craft. Yeah? And a part of our fraternity of entertainment. Yeah? We are reggae country. We are reggae island. We are the ambassador for reggae all over the world. And we not have a reggae festival where people fly in. Yeah? Where the English people them flying come enjoy reggae and buy out the beer them. Because we wouldn't have no beer for sell England people, you know. wouldn't have no beer for sell the English them. Just make sure you know the reggae music nice and the piece alright. And people are come and it will grow bigger and better annually. You know how much billion that would have bring into the local economy. Eh? But we have this nasty wine up thing called the whole of a pedophile and rapist. So no choose carnival over reggae music and some little idiot girl dress up in a costume. Costume out. Yeah. Piece of thread. Roll up them vegetable. You understand? And them thing they wrong. Them naked at the barn. Basically. Everywhere show. You understand? That is a culture where a Christian country like Jamaica should never embrace. But umbrella group a church about that. Called pastor in a carnival a wine up to, you know. I have church sister we left church and go carnival go wine up. Cause they so them can get a free wine. And a joke business my Jamaican people. It might sound funny, but it's true. So identity we lose that. Yeah. And we don't embrace our own culture. We are embrace other island culture. Yeah. And I like you even merge them, you know. You single-handedly dump one and embrace the other. Yeah. So we have to the carnival thing, you know. Yeah. This is just a warning. Yeah. I want to better take the eating of the warning, government. This carnival event must stop. Yeah. It must stop. And if you want to promote a music festival, it must be reggae music. By all means. Yeah. And when we see some man, we see them a Rasta. We are portray the image of a Rastafarian with dreadlocks on them ear. But them there, them whiny your place there. Rasta no got them whiny your place, man. Rasta embrace culture, man. Rasta the embrace insipid, outlauded nudity. Yeah, that is an outlauded nudity event where woman have one piece of thread all up our vegetable. A thread in my people, all up our vegetable. She naked as the day she born, basically. Yeah, in a some nudity costume. And Rasta people there, man with dreadlocks. Rasta wanna lose an identity, man. Somehow don't know wanna venture into, you know. You think that's the Rasta people live back in the days. You think you could have find Bob Marley there, so? Bunny Wailer and Peter Touch. Babandi and all them man there. You think you could have find them real Rasta man there, so? Eh? You know crazy? Jamaica need back an identity within the society. Yeah. This is why since we have carnival coming our place, we look at girl picking them just anywhere. Cause what them a do? Them a emulate the dress code of carnival. Yeah. And them naked and raw under them skin. You can smell them flesh, some of them pass it. Raw. Some cheesy. Cause them now have nothing to cover the smell, you know. Nothing. But government and society allow this type of behavior. They want to desecrate the image of the country. And people, enough of the carnival, yeah, is on a weekend. So you know it take up all Sunday. Sunday, you know. And the church community allow this type of Sodom and Gomorrah on a Sunday, a worshiping day in the country. You know, Sister Jamaica lose a lot under this administration. Yeah, this thing to stop. So you will to come and get gunshot because in our venue where everybody's supposed to get, you know, properly searched at the entrance, people were allowed to take in legal and illegal firearm. And you have shootout and you have entourage and man step up one, you know, brutalize one individual over 15 men. And we are asked to self say then hold on. And yes, so our society, you know, on a Sunday, you just left you and your friend them and you have a man where you have some animosity over social media. And then now, you know, you might have weird say, I go there, sir. But you go there and look for him, I was see him attack and gunshot. So, what the respect for the Lord? with the respect for other people life for the other venue. Remember gunshot or something, you know, fly through all your target, you know, and hit another target, you know. The way you tell them people, you know, where you just tell them, say, boy, you know, you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. No place no wrong, man. God never make no weapon earth wrong, you know. Our people make the environment become wrong. All right, let me see what that is, you know. Victim identified as 59-year-old Cynthia. What that?
Bedard.
Cynthia Bedard from Montreal. Yeah. Location, Sunrise Village Plaza, West End, Negril, Jamaica. Incident, the tourist fell from a balcony. Okay, was transported in critical condition to hospital, but later died from her injuries. Investigation, local authorities have what? Confirmed, steady there.
From the 8th of April, you know.
From the 8th of April.
You know, them carry a doctor people. They see them police ambulance.
Police ambulance. You know, police ambulance.
Police
No,
ambulance.
no service no there at Jamaica way. No
So them have
service no there.
ambulance. Them in a choose Jamaica better. Not choose them and choose Jamaica. So
Yeah.
now them repair an ambulance in Negril now. And the police vehicle in that the ambulance. You think
But,
that look?
but watch this now, Ian. Watch this now. You see how quick them want to repair ambulance down there because a tourist died without assistance of an ambulance. Yeah? So you see what so it show you say we're melting pot. I said the government not have nothing on the table for the Jamaican people. No, but if that was a Jamaican, you know, you're not about repairing ambulance, you know.
But when I say something to you again, can we tell them about ambulance? We say choose Jamaica, no hospital. If you have real hospital and real ambulance, a paramedics that you check out, maybe stabilize that. If you sometimes you fall down like that, there's a first floor, you know, most steady, you know, how them angry, you know.
Yes.
Mash you up.
I know quick you can get treatment. You remember ambulance is a mini hospital, you know. If you're not proper ambulance, you have mental way, you know.
Them can't stop, them have everything, them have them thing in it. The one them when them have a Jamaican ambulance and they have some E20. So them have a little dirty gurney, a little dirty thing where me don't know what that. And then them have no medication, nothing, you know. You just a drive around the way, more smoke and drink. Yeah, no disrespect, but that's true. And you know, have nothing. So somebody does sit down and watch you. And you lie down on a piece of thing and then call that ambulance. That ain't ambulance. That is bullshit. Ambulance, if you have, whether you have heart attack, this and that, them have everything in that to try to save your life and dash to try to reach and get what them are. You understand? Them are not ambulance. Them are bullshit. Yeah? And the police ambulance, the man, is a MAG ambulance and everything. You understand? It's a MAG and an ambulance and everything in a one. The police thing with them have. Now, if she never drop off of that, the money talk about repairing an ambulance. I mean, I say, yes, I choose Jamaica. I'm going to tell you people, listen me again. I want to go look what me I talk about. No country cannot run like this. It don't make sense you depend on the ground and rat run over uno. You don't have nothing at all and tough and come out. Or we move from 150 to 300. You can't follow what a man saying you know same lie. If you know same lie, but we're not suck up to the lie. Tell them for video, them show you 2 bed. Tell them for video out of the bed. And by the way, even if you have 150 more beds gone in a service, I don't know where you put it. We with the doctor and the nurses. And that are the more critical part, and we with the medication and these things. And the equipment. Because the hospital have no equipment, you know. And you have no staff like doctor and nurses. It's a helpless choice that people. Even if you paint the building, you could have put what kind of color, even if you want to put a rainbow color on it. It not help you. If you want to paint big mama, it not help you. If you have them doctor and nurses, you know that it not help you. No care what kind of paint you want to use. If them paint all rocket with that kind of paint, a matter of fact, even if you put the equipment in it, if them do a new hospital and put the whole like a bag of equipment, and it do not have the staff to staff it, it make no sense. That coming like a little warehouse where you put a little thing in, a little storage thing. Serious to God. No simple ABC that part.
Man.
If you get the machine there and put the bed in our building, but you don't have no doctor to save your life to go do the operation and the nurse them, brother, and you don't have the medication, where you start have? Where you should have?
You know, no use. Can't remember, I know, Wayne. Remember, I know.
Yes.
You have human resource and mechanical resource in a hospital.
Yes, you know. And if you carry the equipment, but we don't have none. But if you carry the equipment now, like how Tufton I say, you know, Spanish told me, see a man I say, crane gone up. So, you know, hand to our work. Stop on a bullshit. Yeah? If you done that, and you put trouble bed night, it's not a hospital without the doctor and the nurses. That is just a storeroom. Get sense. When them come and pose up, remember, you know, it's hard for train doctor and nurse. It's not take you 6 months like the police are 3 months. Okay? We not have none. In fact, go around the world, him send back little one. We shot more than 2,000 nurses. 2,000. So when you say no, my back at 200 and other 300 and they make it even worse probably. Because them the day, you know, we shot like 2,000 and more, you know. Over 2,000, you know. So if you shot and them experts are there and you send them home, you know, make it worse. So when you walk up and down and show people about we are going to open this, is that piece of shit. And that's the can't choose Jamaica. People who don't eat good and anybody can, anything can happen to you, you need emergency. As long as you're driving, even if they're home, you cannot name a fish boat go in your throat, you have to run go in there. Listen me. You cannot go across and something drop down on you, whether a tree drop down on your house or anything. You don't know. So you can be a health and so well, me now go doctor joke you make. You can go to a car accident and end up there. You will buck your toe in a Jamaica when you go down them kill you.
All right.
If you lose one toenail, you know. Woman now just a little toenail can have a little itch and she dead. A public. No joke. When woman attack to me and a family member, me I say, John, no. And this a slap this, you know. It's so I'm
going to slap this way. Yeah. It's a form of neglect. Yeah. And a form of uncaring. You understand? And I mean, we have seen several situations, you know, that we think would have, you know, urged them to do better. But no, them will come do a little 1, 2, you know, press release and back to square one. Yeah, remember, you know, the young mother who lost her life was Spanish Town because of negligence of the Ministry of Health and the government of the day. Why she lost her life? Because people was on strike. And even in that regard, I mean, they didn't even have any compassion. This is where my Jamaican people are at the moment, to know that this young mother, regardless we are on strike, let us all, you know, let you have a birth, deliver her, yeah, and protect her. Yeah, no, them just continue. Because Jamaica now has become an element of destruction, you know. Yeah, whole environment of people, you know. Because this is how the government, you know, bring the society to that level where Jamaicans don't even love or like Jamaicans anymore. They don't see the need for urgency to assist and reach out to the fellow Jamaican when in times of need. You know?
Let me say something. I'm going to reach to the nurse and the doctor them do. Because first thing, you see me, we do music, but we love music. So we don't love music because of money. So we know how to grind our music, you know. But today, apart from music more than enough, I know some artists and I think that's all, man. That's the side of it. See? So we know how to grind our music and we do music for the next level. If you see what I mean, I'm high school, I mean, I work, and like you say, I train or something. Me do things from the art. I know those, we love music. Music put me in a different state. I mean, I smoke, I drink, I mean, I eat red meat, I eat certain food, but my music, when you see me in my music, I'm a nice element, I feel good. It bring me back from when I listen to them tune, from way back down so decades ago. And when me look, me say, I'm my old man, like him there around, my old lady, and so me when me play my music, it keep me there. So if Andrew love the people, them are own nurse and doctor, let me talk to you first. If we love what we do, there is no way because of money we make loss of life. And Andrew them are suffering. And you see them niece and nephew them and your friend pick them. What if you have a heart too? You can't make money. That means if me did, can't you me think about it now? Me want the best sooner to you know. But me I think about it, that means if me in the position and me lie down on a bed. When that does make me waste away same way because when I never get up here. Come on now. When if you come together and vote out, then asking is them. But don't make the poor people them suffer, man.
Make we highlight another. Make we highlight another.
My brother, that's why I'm not believing I choose this Jamaica because
you can't choose that. You can't choose for them package, man.
Eh?
You can't choose for them package, you know. Remember for them package is a dead package, you know, my brother. Look on the youth when they get gunshot in him head and in him grind and then a hospital for 18 hours a plea. And no assistance. No assistance.
And then tough tongue they make it worse too.
I communicate with him on them phone. And the people them within, you know, the space. I beg to save the youth life. Them have him there till him demise. Yeah? And we watch that youth suffer, talking strong for how much hours. That mean, you know, if him get assistance from the medical side of people, he would have pulled through. Yeah, them leave him there because them carry me in and, you know, might just rubber stamp him as one ordinary gunman. The youth say, oh, no, know what happened to me. We get shot in my grind on my head. Me and a gunman. Yeah, him declare himself, you know, even if my gunman save him life. By the simple fact, him come in a police yard or nothing. Yeah?
Again. So,
yo, a big madness a one. Yeah, my brother.
Let me say something again. So even in a war, you have rule of war. In a real war, them have rule of war, right? So if you, a man can just come drop how much £1,000 bomb on a village, a city, and then shoot down in plane. I mean, I tell you this. It jack from the plane before it crash, and you catch him. If you eliminate him, you know, you charge for war crime to you charge for that. Because he give up and surrender, you can't kill him. My POW, prisoner of war.
Right.
The rule in a war, that's why some people face the consequences. And you can't have government that use police to kill out the youth, them night and do what them do. It's also wrong again. Them don't have no heart. You can't make money. Can't remember, you know, you see everything you want to do, the government do you something, and when an election, you know, what chin teeth with them. We just hurt, you know. As some know, so when have no sense. You think them could have do me something and make it. Let me tell you something. This a one man will not bow. This a one man will not keep teeth with Andrew Owen's criminal administration. Will not. Yeah? So when you see me a laugh, don't take my laugh like it's just a laugh. If you see me a laugh, I see my hear me, we know so them dangerous. I remember, you know, only thing me know flip flapper when you're away, you look a skip at and it go flip flap. So you see how them turn code PNP where una not PNP, una come like Buster. A Buster blood I run through, no, maybe in my own in family. Because he was a PNP in a Buster flip flapper, you know. Buster is original PNP. Let me just tell you the PNP. Was original PNP. But through him coming like the devil, he want him own and all kind of things and tell them about selfish thing flip flap. So when we see the flip flap, me know so them do that. But when we see, you know, some people say them a PNP and them a flip flap and them go around this and then them joke. Them that turn coat. Them that garbage, right, big mama? Garbage. That's why I feel that way. In a radio station, you know, I have an ocean wide. Yeah, they do some sperm whale and some little lobster and crab and barracuda. See?
Yeah, man.
Not around there, so. Some squid.
And some swordfish. Some swordfish.
Well, them have a swordfish and some sea ass. You see? Yeah, so I'll be that around there, so. But not good. I remember, you know, can't capture the property. It's a blagger, you know. That little dirty thinking blagger. Big Mama and Charles Davis. Blaggers.
Yeah.
Yes. Can them
Yeah, man.
get your own government accountable. When Patterson there and in live down Patterson them in a live down who. I know our mama people live down. I know if you look, you go for the opposition. People want to run it away. Want to run it away. Yeah, it don't make Jamaica good. Yeah. I know Andrew do nothing. Andrew come and tell him no do nothing. Want to tell me one thing where Andrew do? Yeah. Tell me one thing where him do. Nothing. It make on life harder. It wicked. Let me tell you this. You see the money for the house, them the little chicken coop house. Where I talk about, you know, when you look when you say about Mama P house them, Operation Shame. And when you look when the community and when you look at the, oh God man, this you sell that for 28 million, brother. To the people them. Go for work so hard, brother, and borrow money if anything, then repossess the house. Like what they do with the car now. Eh? And by the way, if you build up house and people them not have the money to buy it, you mash up housing trust because them not have the money to buy it. And you poor people when I work and when they not have the money, when they not have no chance. Let me tell you this. When they don't have a chance to own one of them house there. So when them friend them put Blackstone and steel and make them apartment, they remember when you can't live in it. You know? If you can't pay light bill and water bill, take your mind off of that. Unless you have a son or a daughter and get to go through school and then broke the chain, but you personally will not live up there. Watch your age, you're not working and have the money in a bank account, or get that free. Even when you're saying you swivel up skin, it will not work. Okay? It will not work. Get real. So when you don't have a chance, you know who used to go on a chance, Michael Manley? Not to worry about it. Even if you have the crash program and make sure you have it. That's why so much places below. We have more Wackland Dab more than anything else. Man, they change it. Wackland Dab. You know what them all say? I feel the code with the little brother. I know for them all some American, you know. Change them here, you know. Yeah? And some of them there, when you lick them out at the board, the frame it, you know, and then you see like a little mesh and with them flash them little concrete and thing, and I like solid black. Same? Yeah, you understand? So these are the things that you have to tell them the truth. We speak the truth to power. We know. So we're there, so it's a learning channel, this, and we talk to them, you know. And we talk to our people, them. You can't go on people like this. Me never do that. So nurse, one of you stop and go people them too. You can't make money. Yeah, if Andrew get to upset, don't punish the people then.
No.
It's wrong. When you make them, when you tell me something. If I hear your son lie down at the bed, I hear your daughter, you don't punish them. I not ask you to do everything to save them. When you're not a job, if you love your job, here, what you do, you get rid of corrupted government. You point out these things. I want to organize and centralize around them and know say, hey, no care when him tell me, him can't tell me nothing because this way him do, where I take sleep mark death. Him now come bring nothing. That's why enough man get tricky in Jamaica, you know. Because you see, you will have a man when him do gardening and him look dirty, but remember, he might produce and feed the country. Good man that will stick to him have a trade and him have something. No, you see a big dog and one way him look Christian now and him come baby, me love you and this and that. And your man. So you make that fly in your head. You have your man long time and you make him fly in your head. You don't know how much more him trick when because I carry him back up. I know the drugs himself him big and dance and stink. Now come from nowhere. And you make him mash up your whole of your life. And when him done mash up, you go on with him, you know. Can't you choppy? Then you leave him.
You know, see who go to mash up a married woman life from our Portmore.
You see it. Hey, never cousin, she watch me now. Where our husband, you know, where she have a youth them for her husband, and I salute her husband there. You know. And I mean, I like, she pick up a little guy there, I never like him. So, you know, me keep her showing me and Gregory eyes at them and thing in a St. Mary and in the conquer. So, I mean, I'm not chatting, I want thing, you know. Me not chatting, you know, me not him, so me not, you know. I me tell her, you know, boom, bam, bam. See them going about in business long time. You divorce your husband. And you take up this garbage when you look woman and you are feeling and you have the youth them feel where you go. Where you did not go. You mean just a runner. So you mash up your whole life, you man build your house, you and you get rid. And I'm going good now, you know. I found my husband, I'm going good, but him have an ex-wife now and everything. So she just go and go to church and talk about that now. I'm like, one of my with me there, yes. She alright still, you know. But don't, you see, people make mistake. Can't make them mistake there. Them because garbage, you know. You just pray for long life when you have your wife and them things. And she kind of want me. Well, my brain different, you know. I tell you somebody 40 years ahead of them, you know. Me not see life like how them see life, you know. Me see a destructive government, chatting bullshit. Yeah? Hurting the people, them lying them pocket. Most of them are poor. And right now, them are billion and multi-billionaire, millionaire and billionaire, multi-millionaire and billionaire. Hundreds of million and billion, the whole of them. So for them, thing is, for him and have land and rob the people, them and feed them $5 grand whenever they nothing. $5 grand like $30, you know, $31 now, $32. Yeah? $5 grand now, $3 grand. Like $20. That little $20. Pay that them go on with a little Kentucky. And be and out and be a lie. When you have government who tell a lie, you can't part with them. Done with them.
No.
Take it from my heart. I remember, you know, we know we wilderness. So like Pat come here and say, we don't do this and do me not do it like that. Me no my wilderness. But we good na my wilderness. Pat good in my wilderness. And Byron good in my wilderness too. See? So and like we come and we want to share a better country. We know say yeah, in between the government, so you have rapists in there. No for them I sell cocaine. No for them in so much mix up. Them own, no for them in there. And them own the cold storage, and them have the license, and whether if you was a businessman, you put that in a blind trust, somebody else run it. But them are run it day by day. A matter of fact, them have how much chuck, them have this, them have that. I want to sit down and chat foolishness. And make a guy play with in the head. Man, don't want to do this. Real people don't do that. Real people don't make like tough tongue, you know. Them don't. And as I said before, you can, if you look on a building and come tell me, say, I do something, it'll be an answer. Don't tell me that. Because the me know say, no doctor, no day. Why it can take we if we get 2,000 nurses? You think if you know one train nurse in Jamaica, you can? How much nurse train per year? Every 5 years. How much? Can nurse take a year, you know? So you have to start with a batch of nurse. And if you even train 20 nurses a year, how much year you have? I remember nurse I leave every other year in a week, them age to leave. How much nurse, I even have trained 50 nurses a year. I mean, I think that's so much because people have to find their money. How much years have got trained for reach over 2,000? How much years? Remember, every 5 years, they might get to train in 5. So if you start 50 and the next 5 to 6 years before them graduate. I remember them are just tuna, them are come out of theory now, just are going to practical. Come practice.
Right.
Do the thing. So them not ready yet. Feed them around with your organs when them come out of training school. See? So they might take a like 10 years or 10 years to really ready and you can't say you trust them good. So much more the kids are going to go train like 2,000. It's a Jamaican shortage. Eh? What short more than 700 doctor. How long you take to train them? Because then they take like 6 years or more. So it depends.
Minimum 5 years. And when you train them for a minimum of 5 years, you can't just let them carry on upon them own. You still have to have senior medical. Yeah. And we don't have that. So we system.
So you choose Jamaica, we're in a trouble. The little nurse and that man send them home.
Brother, you can't choose Jamaica. No. You cannot choose Jamaica in the current format.
You cannot choose Jamaica, brother.
You have to choose a death sentence.
Then that me I tell you, you choose when you choose Jamaica right now. Can you choose with Andrew in it? You be an asset for choose. You choose criminality.
More than that.
You choose uncertainty.
All right, sir.
But you choose Jamaica right now, if administration tell you that, you choose a place without an hospital, without a proper road, no sanitation, no garbage cleaning, be a criminal, be a junkies, and certified punks, be a pedophile. So you're going to choose something like that. After me not stupid. We speak truth to power.
Country when I have no farmer security measures in place.
No.
Protect you, the citizen, because remember the state that kill you. And you don't know when you and them are in a confrontation with them like to use. Because there's no intervention anymore, you know. It's known as confrontation. And when them come at your yard early morning, a confrontation and a bullet. And it ends your life on earth.
Yeah, they meet them, that mean me not going nobody yard, me not depend on the road corner. Me not street friendly, so that mean you come and confront me and then shoot and then talk foolishness. That don't make no sense.
No sense.
And when you choose Jamaica, no, you choose separation. You're right, John. Yes. Right.
Then I have to man and high inflation and separation that, you know. Remember, 2 slices of bread can't do nothing to a human being, you know. I remember when you buy 2 slices of bread, where you look, you see all 2 picnic beside you, you know. So you know, say 1 slice of bread cut in a 2. And them think that going to Jamaica, it might sound funny, but that's true.
So let me say that
egg when we used to go buy a dozen egg or half dozen egg or quarter dozen egg, them people can't buy 1 egg right, you know. Them struggle for buy egg.
But when them used to get everything from out of Janawa, when you're going to Janawa, you could have buy groceries. Much of them can go up Janawa now.
Remember,
when nobody says supermarket, we call it Janawa, because we used to Janawa. And Janawa is all over the place and thing that no, the other one where we in Chin carried. But Janawa.
You have a Lenap supermarket and all them supermarket. Yeah.
So we mention these things now. You know, the world will miss a lot of things. If Jamaica did have train and plane and ferry and we're gone, oh, you tell me, say Jamaica go. You go tell some little idiot that. We should have advanced pandemic now and have more.
Wait. Hold up, my brother. You just touch something, you know. And even though something, we know. But sometimes when you refresh it and bring it back, you know, it's touching, you know. The Lovebird, one of the most economical airline, you know, ever flown across the world, you know.
Yes.
It has a very, very low accident rate. It has none. One time, when they go in an accident and the pilot bring it down and land it at the airport.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. The Lovebird is one of the most beautiful airline in the sky.
When that stand up, I take it going to the state, me take it all over the place, you know. And when it stand up, I tell you, say it rides smooth.
I tell you.
I am in New York, you go down to the island, you go anywhere where you go, listen, it rides smooth. The pilot then stand up. You go through turbulence and you know feel it like how we feel it and it's a bad ride where it you know make you want to fly. Feel like get some real bad turbulence and some plane and some take
rain. One of the most fundamental thing we have to remind yourself at is that it caters for Jamaican in terms of our menu.
Of course. No, but
food. And we get good hospitality from the air host. It was one of the most beautiful airlines to ever flown. You understand? Where this government do, where the Labour government do.
Himself it.
Them give away, you know. For $1. $1.
Gateway. Apart, I think the gateway, you know, Bruce, you know, give them 20 million. He give them 20 million with it. Remember the captain there, you know. Remember man, I did not give them a so no, and give them both them a so the captain there.
There was a Jamaican
Jamaica do fly Jamaica after.
There was a captain Jamaican that wanted to form a consortium with other members of staff. Wanted to airline. Yeah, the man I'm going to Trinidad. Yeah, and I don't know what was the deal with them and Trinidad. But at the time, a lot of Jamaican company were given to Trinidad or taken over by Trinidad. Even the cement factory moved from Carib to Portland Cement, owned by Trinidad. Banana chips, Ghana, Colombia. You understand? Chip, St. Mary banana chip, Ghana, Colombia. So we have to tell our people the real story when it comes to choosing Jamaica. Yeah?
You choose
Not
death.
Labour administration.
No man can come put no slur on you, you feel like, you know. When you look on it, I say, when I choose, no water in my pipe, some big or dirty thinking black tank, then him cut 2 things and then him mad and tell be a lie. Then him raise themselves and say you never pay them and you choose that. Then you have no light, you have to borrow light. You have to thief electricity. Then when you look, you're hungry like dog. You have to buy, you have to choose Jamaica by choosing and squeeze a toothpaste. Yeah? A slice of bread for $50. Choosing Jamaica. You can't yam food. Not under this government. You choose Jamaica, you choose your death. It's a death sentence. When
yeah, man.
If you go to hospital, you're dead. You choose a death sentence. So I don't know what them run with. You choose Jamaica, you choose death sentence. And that's the truth. Look
and if you choose Jamaica,
if the hospital don't kill you, police kill you. And tell lies.
And if you choose Jamaica again, you choose a policeman boot in your face. And you're up on the ground and boot in your face.
You choose hungriness and be a liar and no work. Yeah? And the young girl, them would say them choose Jamaica right now if you go to Trappy. Yeah? This is garbage. When the man them come with and I use punchline pound and run them away. Let me tell you this. If you come from ghetto, yeah, because we come from green ghetto, you know, we come from green ghetto. And you, because you're out there, you follow by Andrew one this time, I say, you know, ghetto, because you talk to your one family members or you one friend them. And you can't see, you can't FaceTime them right away and nothing. And you see the place run down and look nasty. And when you say choose Jamaica. Wait, let me tell you something. If you don't want to have Jamaica fix, looking at the ghetto, that have to fix with it. Within, come out. If the ghetto no move and when you look at your place, your road where you didn't have to look at asphalt, it gone and turn back dirt. And your gully them full up now. You can't walk in and your gully because it's full up, it's not clean no land. Yeah, when the place, it flood. And then you talk foolish. You know, say the place run no more. We don't have no train, no plane, no ferry. Okay? We don't have no hospital no neither. Yeah?
And we didn't have them there. And I like whatever, and like so we don't have them in the inception of the whole running of the country. We didn't have them long time.
And we don't have no movie theater again. We don't have harbor people where we could have drive go cool out where just driving and feel nice. I got things that majesty, none of them.
None of them you don't have. You understand?
None.
Brother.
Brother. Them places should have stayed that we can turn them. Can't have stage where you can perform, you know. So
of course.
Move here, you can do live show.
Live show. Yeah.
We all have clubs. Yeah.
Them don't even realize, you know, what kind of way. This is how the people them we are around the country nonsensical.
Yes.
You see, even when they talk about nice abatement, you put people in all majestic theater, you know, a soundproof, you know, a sense, you know, a less noisy, you know. But it can work in a two-phase capacity, live show and cinema.
Yeah,
what you know that them run down what, hey, because them keep downtown, man, and remember them alone run downtown, you know. And the other party never win down the side, you know, but look how downtown look dilapidated and run down, and in a shambles, in a ruins. And just look now. I have a lot of people down there who defend this government year to year, year in year.
But you think about the hospital, brother, I think about public hospital, where the biggest hospital in Jamaica, it make me feel your body like it crawl, like something that crawl over here because nobody knows support. That is a mad.
But Wayne, if you ever have public hospital, yeah, and I mean, you know, I can't just attribute this to one, party. Yeah, 'cause over the period of time, public, them community, them ghetto, they should have moved from around public hospital.
Yeah.
You understand? You need to make it where you
Well, I know, but all right, because we live where we have hospital now, and this is not joke. You see, if we move another, it should even be kind of not get to one time. I see I go to that and I get to around the hospital down there, See I go, I'm born on even Thailand thing, You don't know could have better, brother.
The whole environment. The whole environment. The whole environment around Kingston Public Hospital. Want tear down. And rebuild and rehouse people.
Yeah. Well, brother.
Remember hospital, my brother. Remember, it's a hospital in the first world, built on complex, where you have shopping center. You can't get anything. Pharmacy, and everything,
We live near a hospital, You have a big place, so you just walk over the hospital. But it look unique, it all right, it good. No gunshot.
Yes.
So we have nice building and we can just go, we live 2 minutes away. The hospital there. So I'm a big nice hospital and big nice building inside that house and near it. Same way and you just go into the hospital and you're good. Because it's not your neighborhood. But the neighborhood they don't actively should be one of the when they matter about Siaga, that's for sure Siaga never go to Jamaica. Because if you have an MP with me good gunshot to not fire down the brother, in the ability to have doctor, nurses, teacher, the brightest set of mind. He never care for the people, them brother. He was a prime minister all along. See, man, they come out and try. Man, they don't try for just one place and try for the whole Jamaica, Him now, sit down on a table and say, all of a sudden, them turn down. And let me tell you, this one done rule. Me never know say, you go down as an MP and you're done. Me never hear man, they say this man, they say, you must see anybody arrogant over the people for come out of politics. This is how I say, I go say, me play it. Me no play it, brother.
Yeah, man. And
brother,
several times.
Remember downtown, every country where me know it, and them downtown Toronto, downtown, like Manhattan. You know, so them downtown look. Oh, our downtown for look so. Southside is an ex-criminal place. Tivoli control the whole place. Come on now. Be a gunshot. Police station couldn't open. Remember your building there, Instead of the people them take them book, then don't like that. And I live under one order. Man, I beat you, man, I send for your daughter. And then the prime minister at the time I tell you, say him at the dad. Dad, that better. What kind of place run so? What kind of place? And him cause it. Because if it was a good man in that even brother, you have to go in the place as a board house. And you're a prime minister, you don't take your time because none of those one, but you transform the place. You don't even want a gunshot bus there. You don't make people feel good because when you're up in the hill, I say you're up in the hill, I have seaside of me. And I have beach. So the people them supposed to have yacht and feel good, everybody feel nice to go downtown. The man destroy downtown for him one gain. You know, say that Andrew West and him do, And him do it, brother. Brother, I remember saying 2 miles, Remember, Chisholm Avenue, remember Walter, remember was residential area, I through the political war and Siag and him bullshit. It's true.
It had the crime run down them places from in the late 70s, 80s coming on. Yeah. And the crime, who instigate the crime? The Jamaica Labour Party and the Edward Siaga leadership.
I know I say my pass, Them just Ernest Smith pass. I know I say my put up a thing here with him, Ernest Smith. Look at Jano. I know because you see him lady, him wife, him and she from school days, Yeah, I put it up right now. I put up this as I come off. Look how I put up. I put up this. See me? Look on the man. I'm play a little thing with him. Because I salute him, Him wife, Janet gone, man. Nice. Janet, Miss Smith. Nice. Yeah, look at. You are God dead. Hold on alone, sir. But you say him does pass. Right? I know I'm in a hospital. So I know if I'm going to hospital, him, you know, and then him wife, I share him strength, you know. You see them people that can them grow up together like this. Me and she good enough. Me and him good man. Ernie, no salute, sir. You see it? I've got to push up this pan. Take it out from my regular up scene and push it on my Facebook right now as me done. Yes, you know. Me and them man, they move decades, you know, for decades, and them man, they're good, you know. Them man, they're good, great, you know. Yes, him just get a look up, and him in the hospital in Florida. And for in a critical condition just last night. So you just see him pass. In that critical condition. See? Put up two things with him, man. You see, that's a good music, a good thing, you know, you see him pass, but him still there. You know, them things, I'm going to put up some things, you see, when people watch them, the message, I know, loan somebody, yeah, because you have to have them things, you know, for the future generation. They might think about TVJ should have one them thing then about me choose to do it, because you think heading at the future, you know. You understand? Yeah, man. Condolences to the Smith family. Same way.
Yeah, man.
Great, man. You understand? So me do
Yeah.
them, you have to just keep, so, you know, generation to come. You know, a lot of people what might think them nothing. Let me say enough. Let me show you. Let me show them. How much thing they on the thing? Over 100 million, right? 100 million views. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Over 100 million views. Yes. So yes, so you know enough people watch the thing. Let me show them one little thing. We know some time done, you know, but we have to show them. Show them say Ernest Smith, but for us, we can't switch off and go there. So me are earning good man. And then wife Janet, you know, Janet gone home. And boy, him not take it easy from that. And a long time she gone home, you know him go home very soon. You see when people live together so long, when one go away, give them between 1 to 5 years and the other one gone. You know, very few I take out much years. Unless the husband dead from very young. You know, but when them people are touch up in that age and thing, I see one leave, the other one not gonna last too long.
You shan't take it slow, you know.
That's it, come on, not last long. You see me, I say?
No.
Can't me see that, you know, look at me. I'm gonna show them how quick look at thing before me they cut your hands. Yeah. One thing. Look at me. I'm gonna show them something quick. Look at me. I'm showing them something fast. Look on our views there. Let me tell me.
All we have to do is send for the new duck and the sound test.
See the view there? You see? Look.
Now I big up the man like we lump some tune there, big up yourself to the maximum now. That's some sound boy, me was them nothing come in.
You see?
Yeah, man, I anytime them try to
See view there? See that? See that? You see?
You don't know if I used to go to Raps and was on 4 time of a legend, I'm a senior. But I want to
Well, 11 million.
11 million. All right, yeah. Them thing I carry millions of views, man. So, you know, where they are going, see? So people watch. I'm going to tell you that. It have over 100 million views by itself. Hear this. You have like the guy them that South America, them take it off. And when you look, them have over 20 million views. The next one have over 10 million views. The next one have how much million views. This alone are 11 million views. When you add them together, some other one 5 million, some other one 15 million. Can them take them off, you know, them use them worldwide, you know. And like the picture from this, you see the Australia in a like restaurant, them say they come here, you know. Iconic, you know. Yeah, man, them think iconic. I'm sure. No joke, nothing boy, you know. Think them out there, you know. So somebody attacked me from South Africa. You for yourself, Father Lord, so they know we love you down here in South Africa. Nobody watch all them up there apartheid and them thing. Them watch every day. Not just about this, but about music. Because I have a lot of these things where my heart seat and my things them where it's there, you know. Yes. See? So you have people who love music worldwide. Them watch them thing and them, you know, them go for me thing, them watch them a lot. So, you know, we have a lot. We do a lot, you know. See, we just not talk about it, because we only have so now, when I remember brother talk, we are the man in the wilderness. We around there so now, them know me as me. Yeah, say man. Yeah. When Nadine Sutherland just pay a tribute. Yeah, man, Nadine. I'm a sister, man. Nadine, big up yourself. I'm at her fact. Me call her. Let me see. She does say something. Let me call her. Let me hear what she say, I know. Yeah. Say me get her, I know. Nadine. Me call her quick, you know, you hear of tribute, you know, enough respect to him, you know. Nadine. Hey, what, my sister, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm about to go to my bed. Where I said?
You're out to go to bed. Me just see so Ernest. Me just say a piece some tribute to Ernest Wilson. Ernest Smith. Yes, I'm there. Oh. Jano. Why? It's sad, eh?
Sorry.
It's sad, sister. Remember call back in the morning. Yeah? Me you talk in the morning, yeah? Why go sleep, man? It's late. Later, cool, sis. Yeah. I'm a sister, man. You know what? Hey, you know what? You know what renegade, you know? We're different on there, you know. Hoping something it might surprise you. It's not a surprise part. I know what time it is. But renegade, but I watch man, I will let this thing, man. I think, yeah. Is it? Yes. You understand? So, it's like one big family thing, man. The renegade just there, look. But them can't overthrow the renegade, you know. Renegade stand predominant in the things, eh? Make them stay there, Pat. Hey, Pat, we come like the winning, you know, we surprise them, you know, because them know, you know, sometimes them read all the renegade wrong. And you say, oh, no, go run the renegade. I want to know. You know, the man will sit down that chair, so. No, man, behave on yourself and go sit down, man.
Right now, the renegade so make history. Because I know some man in America, I watch the program, because you know, we're worldwide, you know, but you ever ask we ever win the Kentucky Derby, him name Renegade? Him at the field. First week in May, you know, just round the corner. Yeah, they ask me, I'm Renegade. Renegade, the man, them they ask. This is already worldwide, you understand? So, no watch a Renegade. Because a man is enough. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Renegade up. See?
Renegade up.
When I see where to pull up and power, I want to see London. I the renegade them see where here. London at the junior, I want to edit up something, but I pull up and power thing the way we are do. Yes. And when you say London, now you say run things. Same mesh here. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Them not realize, you know, so you know, sometimes you have to teach them things there, you know. Yes. See? And I put up on par, you know, where it's the next thing that I come to do my ad seat. So we are doing the next thing now where I put up on par, like me show you what we are doing now. That every Wednesday we shoot the next set of artists. You have to have them things and I show them a quick put up on par when I start about. Look at these are yesterday, look. This are yesterday put up on par. So this will come next week Wednesday. You know, so we have Mr. Easy then look. Look at them. You see it? I say London, but you see that how we see him here, man. That's a Tristan and that a Terry Ganzi and Little John. You see them? Alright. You understand? And I stood them there now. So let's do that. You see London, we are good. So when you see that, good. See London themselves. Alright. You see him? Alright. You see Juna there? Alright. You see it? Yes. So what we are doing here, man, we just shoot you every other artist and then you see them come up every year. So we have the interview part and we have the part, you know. Yeah. See me I say where you have to document that, live performance like that, and it up every Wednesday. So if you look on that, you see a couple episodes, them are going now. That's what we are doing right now. We are right now as we speak, yeah? All right. So we don't know something else again. You see, we just do the thing and we don't ever send up, we just stay and go and see? All right. So no. All right. My brother, we salute you, man. Yeah, man.
As you.
Yesterday we done there too, and things like that. So, people them know what go on, But Ernest, I'm going to give him a salute when I done. Because them man, they really set the thing, Really set the thing. And you see, as I'm sick, to Mrs. Smith gone home, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm tired now, man. I'm tired, brother. So say when you see this, say him that gone, So you hear say him, him that gone, Jano, great singer.
Yeah, we are some
great thing, man.
Man.
When you look at someone, man, make sure you get who they are now. But I watch them look at things and them not listen. If we not them already yet, real music.
Hold on, back days when you have punch jukebox. At one time, Ernest Smith dominate jukebox,
Of course.
Duppy and Gunman. Yeah?
Big tune. Life is just a living and then big tune there.
Life is just for living. Remember, life is just for living. Big tune.
Me flick it on and I don't enough someone, Me just for killing.
Yeah.
But them yes.
Great artist, Ernest Smith.
When me advise him, me sit down and me rearrange back, in a soundboy style, I'm alone. So, if you look at him, take him thing off a paper, man. Can me just write them out quick, see the same here, and, kind of, they all a veteran, them sometimes them look and say, I say, man, I do it, I work, blah, 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 blah. Yes, because you have to arrange up the thing, them and make it work, So, me are not them. But in music, you always live on, man. Gone in spirit, but it's still there, yeah?
You the man name. Life is just for living. Yeah, man. See that cat? Sitting on
in
the heat of the sun.
Whoa. That cat is me, that cat is you. Tune man,
That cat is me. Taking in today's vibration. Tomorrow coming down slow. Taking it free and easy. That's the only way to go. Yes, I'd rather be me, rather be free, to be myself by way of how. This cat is you, this cat is me, this is the song. Young man sing, life is just for living.
Life is just living. Mad! Me rearrange that in a somewhere. Can me have them, Me have them too, man.
Great man.
And some things, none of them son and I have, Can't for the thing, them, not for the man, them gone home, so them can't have it. I tell you. No key your car, me have some things them don't have. Them know too. Them know. Them cut out and loose up. I want me put up some of them ear that tune if you cut and loose alone somewhere. Well, you do some things, right? No, them are the people them ask for you put up online, Them say they want it see me. I say, yeah, man, cut it, man. What? But yeah, say, man. You see? There. Anyway, brother.
That's a word.
Bless up. Yeah.
Over.
Oh, sorry. about it. 1 a.m.
Start packing because you are going.